message you as if you've done the worst thing to them, and then they leave, and it's like, I'm so sorry.
I know, right? Give me just a second. I also just went live.
Oh.
And
yeah,
my live, my countdown timer just ended, and now chat is seeing you, and they're like, "Oh, what are we talking about?"
Chat.
So,
We're talking about cats.
We're talking about cats. 1 second. You can keep talking. I'll just mute real fast.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope we're doing great. Hi, happy Skyblock Kingdoms Day. Marm and I were yapping about cats and music, and it just kind of overlapped into the stream start time, and I figured, why the heck not? I'm just going to keep streaming and talking to her, and it's been fun. Thank you so much to Velvet, Sis, Crisp, and Haze in a Days for the follows. Welcome in, guys. Okami, thank you for subscribing. Congrats to, who got first today? Congrats to Davcon on getting first today. But hello, Crispy, welcome in. Purple Fire Kitty, NG, welcome in. Lunar, thank you for subscribing. 8 months, let's freaking go. Well, you were gathering resources. Do you need any help with that? I mean, I gotta gather resources too, but standing here is doing that, so.
Yeah. Do I need help? A lot of what I need is like copper and dark oak, which to be honest, I have most
the
of.
The freaking
pear,
pear,
like,
really?
Putting it in shulker boxes kind of situation.
Ah,
so,
got it.
Yeah.
The pear.
I think I'm.
We just started out the pear. The pear's
really,
here.
Like, it's all just the normal block palette, I guess.
It's your normal stuff.
Yeah,
Bookworm Latte, the pear, the freaking pear says thank you for that follow. Appreciate that a ton.
I'm just probably gonna be running around my storage.
Happy New Year back.
Storage room mostly.
Fair. Yeah, I
got
got
a bunch of sand. I haven't literally my inventory is full of sand and dark oak logs.
The sand and dark oak logs. That sounds like a freaking good time. I gotta take the bones, and I got to put the bones in the farm, and I gotta make the wheat, and then I gotta make the mud. Have you seen our mud and wheat farm?
How much mud? I briefly saw it on Vintage's stream.
Here, let me grab these bones real fast, and then I'll.
show me your mud farm.
Let's see.
I might need.
Fly on over to the main island of Birch. So far.
Hello there.
Hello, everybody. Walter Time, the most cursed happy New Year I've ever heard. Happy freaking New Year. Hello, Syndicate. Welcome in. This is a fun way to start stream. So
just in the middle of a conversation about cats.
About cats. So we have 2 farms that I built yesterday, and my plan.
This place is just getting more and more crowded.
It is, but that's because we're just filling up these shulkers with resources that we need. So.
I'm glad you could use the moss farm.
Yeah, the moss farm saved a lot of time, actually. So thank you for that. We need 5.7 shulker boxes of packed mud.
Yeah, I was helping Vintage collect dirt or do dirt duping the other day.
Hello, Improv. Welcome in.
Even the
Bookworm
dirt alone
Latte. Thank you for the follow.
Insane.
I don't think I missed any other followers, did I?
It's gonna look really cool when it's done, but it's insane.
Oh, it's gonna be the coolest build that I think I've ever done on SBK.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So let's see. I believe all of this is mud related. I gotta make sure we have everything that we need. Yeah, we are just shy by 1,200 packed mud. So I still need to obviously get that. So the mud farm's over here. Woo!
Birch build signature, insane amounts of resources. Yeah.
So this is our mud farm down below.
Down.
Come over to the edge.
Oh.
Here.
Oh.
So let me grab some dirt. Actually, I don't know if do we have any dirt? Where's our
cat? Never ending festival, with just a cat on it as well. You've really have like crammed a lot of things into this island.
It's kind of just just become its own
really
thing.
Useful.
Yeah, the idea was to put islands for these things, build islands for these things, but of course, that didn't happen. So, hello everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a good day.
Well,
Hi,
hey,
Musi,
got 6
Aether,
months
Soul,
on the server
Vajata.
left. Maybe it
Hi
will
guys.
happen.
Everyone's having a great day. Pokey, thank you. I appreciate that a ton. I do remember you. Sorry, repeat that one more time. Big message in the chat that I was reading.
Oh, you're okay. I was just saying you've still got 6 months of the server left, or like 5.5.
5.5, yeah. And the hope is finish this mountain, put a storage system inside of it, and move into that storage system, and have enough time left in the server to actually enjoy the storage system.
Sick.
And then after that,
I've got the yawning.
everything else.
Right now.
Okay. I just realized, did I just steal the dirt that we need, or did I? No, I think
Steal the dirt from yourself?
Well, the problem is like we need grass and we need dirt. Like for the build. So if I accidentally taken them from... Oh, yeah.
This is insane.
It is 77,776 items.
This is insane. Is the end date a hard and fast date, or is it flexible? The end date of the season?
We haven't actually talked about it, like, in detail.
Yeah.
Alien, thank you for the 100 bits.
It's
Thank
very
you, Alien
unlikely to be extended.
You need one more item. I know, right? I'll
But
probably just
nothing
add
is
one.
like fully 100% confirmed.
Yeah.
As of right now.
We'll see. We'll kind of see. It kind of depends on the vibes, right? Like, if everyone wants more time, we'll add more time. If everyone's like, actually, I'm good at this date, then that'll be the end. Like, it's a fluctuating system. And then, and then we're going to take 5 years off.
Like, yeah. Just because we've
Thank you, Save the Rhinos for the 100 bits too.
From like people that when I've spoken to people about it, it does seem like most people are like, yeah, I'm good with that date because we've been planning for it, and so that's just like people are. Yeah.
When you plan it, it makes it easier.
People are prepared for that to be the date because they have been planning for that, I guess. So, what you're saying is any extension and we burn the server down. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to take I don't really want to take a really. I think the last break was almost a little bit too long, but
I
again,
agree.
That's not something that we've talked about.
I was joking about the 5-year break. It's actually only going to be 3 years.
Yeah. 5 years is way too many.
Yeah, no. But we'll see. It's gonna be fun. Do you want to see how the mud farm works so you can use it if you need it?
Yes.
Okay. So basically,
not ready for season 2 to end. Me either.
You probably have to use a copper shovel.
Okay.
It's a ping-based thing, determining your shovel type. I wish it wasn't, but it is.
Interesting.
So you stand in between these two blocks. You look up at the obsidian. You press right-click, and then you press left-click at the same time, holding them, and then
nice. Yep.
You can then use the F3T trick to let you take your hands off the keyboard and let it run. So now we should be good. And then if you look in that chest down below, there should be no dirt in there. Should be.
It's looking good. Good.
So now we're farming mud, and that's how you farm mud. I can use an iron shovel because my ping allows me. Vintage had to use a copper shovel. Everything was breaking. It was really funny. Like everything Vintage did, every time Vintage used this, it broke. Every time until she started using a copper shovel, and then it was fine. So, but
interesting.
And then the wheat farm up above,
mud
obviously.
Makers are actually really handy, especially in Skyblock, but even in regular. Like, unless you've got like a huge mangrove swamp in your world that you don't mind demolishing, a mud maker is are pretty useful.
Mud makers are super cool. They're super like ironically, yesterday I built this right before stream yesterday. I think it was Drift raided into who was it? Fulham or someone. There was someone playing on a hardcore world. I feel bad for forgetting their name. They're a really big Minecraft hardcore streamer though.
Don't feel bad then if they're
I know, but I feel bad still because like I wanted to credit them, but like they were running a mud farm and I was like, oh yeah, I should build one of those. So but yeah. Hello, Sweet Tree, and Tans, and Samantha, and Avum. Hi, guys. Been drawing birds for hours at this point. Just going to lay back and listen to the stream. Sounds
Specifically
good.
the packed mud.
Oh, it's such a good block.
Just such a good block for building with. Wax Fraud, my chat is
Wax
saying.
Fraud, that's the name. Yep, that's the name.
Yes, I know of them. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, it wasn't Linkseen, it wasn't Tinisha, and it wasn't Eric, which are the 3 other hardcore streamers that I'm like hyper aware of. So
yeah. Definitely better than the way Vintage had been doing it. Was Vintage just doing it like over and over?
Oh,
like, manually,
Vintage wasn't even Vintage. Hold on, let me show you how Vintage was doing it. Follow me, please. Follow me. Let me grab a bottle real fast.
I've achieved none of the things I said I was gonna achieve today.
Perfect.
And I'm okay with that.
That means you're having a good time, is what that means. Vintage was doing this over in this corner over here. Vintage was just. She didn't even build a flat platform. She was placing dirt on the ground over here around this water and just and then right-clicking with the bottle like this.
Oh, Vintage.
And she did like 2 sugar boxes of dirt this way.
Oh, Vintage.
And I was like, okay, we're done doing this. I'm building us a mud farm. Because That's so bad.
Why would she do this to herself?
Show how I do mud farm and clay farming.
She did it for 2 streams?
She did it for 2 streams straight.
Oh, vintage. Oh.
She would craft the mud, or the coarse dirt, and then she would...
I helped her with the dirt duping the other night. I didn't realize she was doing this with the mud. Viking, you need to take better care of your island partner.
I am. That's why I built... She was also
you let
Marm,
her do it for 2 full
she was standing here, bone mealing wheat by hand.
The fact that you let her do this at all.
It was the weekend. I wasn't paying attention. I was gone.
You should have been paying attention to your island partner.
Vintage, it's not my fault. Vintage is too afraid to do redstone, okay? That's not my fault.
This is why I'm calling dibs on vintage next season. Don't worry, I'll
You
do
want
a
the
better
partner
job.
that's afraid of redstone?
I don't do redstone either, so I don't
Fine,
care.
I'll call dibs on Avid, and our redstone prowess will overrun the server.
I think Avid's already called dibs on Milkman.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You know, it's fine. Another season where Viking doesn't get to be with Avid. It's fine. Eventually, Vivid Kingdom will be real.
I actually think that you shouldn't be allowed to be together. I do. It's like you know when you have like 2 opposite like atom types, and then like if they meet, they like cancel each other out and just implode and create a black hole. Like that, I think that is what would happen if the 2 of you were allowed to be.
It's like antimatter and matter meeting, and with the violent explosion in the middle.
Basically.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, who would you pair me with? If not you, and if not
I'm not
Avid.
a matchmaker.
I am, apparently.
Ooh, I don't know. Who would I pair you with? See, this is the problem that I have as well, because I'm like...
Scott? I'd go with Scott.
Next season, but I don't know who else would want to team with me next time.
I want to team with you. I want to team with, like, pretty much everyone on the server at some point, so...
Well, then why are you asking who would you team with?
Because it's fun to see other people's opinions.
You can basically take your pick of anyone, I think.
All right, well, I'll just... you know what? Fine, Marm, you and I. No.
Viking with Scott would be hilarious. It would, yeah.
I could... If Scott would be down, I would pair with Scott. That'd be fun, because... He's a good builder. So I think the trick with me is I got to be paired with somebody who can do detailed buildings, because I can build farms and I can build on a big scale, but like when it comes to the real detailed stuff, like I can't do that as well. I want to learn, and like it'd be good to learn, but like pairing with Vintage, that bridge, that bridge, for example, Viking and a clone of Viking.
Vintage and I are just gonna we're gonna have a really pretty kingdom, but nothing's gonna work.
You guys are just gonna be phoning a friend like, help, help.
Hey, Viking.
Viking.
You can build us a farm.
I need a farm. Vintage is gonna, I would not be surprised if next season, Vintage and I are just, like, you know, the many late night call conversation types. Vintage and I are just hanging out, and she goes, man, I miss having a farm for everything, dude. Because if she doesn't, like, if you guys choose to partner up and you don't build farms, you're gonna have to be relying on other people selling you stuff or manually farming things. So, which is fine as well.
Like, we're gonna get you partnered up with like another redstoner.
Yeah,
and then
Anathra.
We're gonna, like, be neighbors with you. Yeah, you and
Anathra and I would just automate everything.
And then you can be neighbors with me. And
we'll be neighbors.
We'll be like, we'll be like in a really good alliance where we'll definitely contribute. Definitely.
Oh my gosh. If so, I wish I had a free bag of chips. Yeah, you guys could just have. You guys, it's well, we for no particular reason, we just want to have a bridge directly to your storage room, like where your farms are auto farming everything. It's just convenient.
It's a really cool storage system, and we just want to be able to look at it.
Yeah, it's just so pretty. We want to just walk right in from our kingdom. That would be really funny. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. I'm going into free cam so that I can see you. Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
I'm in your storage room.
I'm in free cam right now, just watching you walk around. But for some reason, I can't see your name tag.
Oh.
Why can't I see? Oh. Huh. You were too far away? What? Okay, that's weird. Anyway, we're going to do...
Yeah, I think that what will happen is that Vintage and I will be forced to learn redstone, is what's actually going to happen.
Yeah. Vintage I feel like, here's the thing, like, you already have a technical mind, like, based off of your real job. I don't want to do it.
Like, I know for a fact that, like, based on what I, like, do as a job and, like, how my brain works, I know if I chose to
Bamboo Kingdom and
Redstone,
yeah.
I could be great at Redstone. I just don't want to do it because I do technical stuff
insanity
for my day job. Like, this is my creative outlet.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't want to learn.
But it's a different kind of technical.
In Minecraft and
you're not.
Coding
it's not like you're coding. Farming is not coding in my eyes. It is problem solving.
Kind of like. Yeah, it's got similarity. Redstone specifically, I guess it's more like electrical.
Yeah, it's more like wiring up your house than like sitting in front of a computer. Yeah. You could make a computer. That's people have done that, obviously. But you know, thank you so much for that follow. NZMIS Lex, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that a ton. What wood type would you have? Was that the question?
What wood type? Yeah.
Yeah, what wood type would you have? I don't know if I've talked to you about this.
I think that I kind of don't want to say what I think Vintage wants, but
Vintage has talked about it on stream a bunch too. Okay. So.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know.
She said spruce, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
so.
Vintage and I have some ideas for spruce for next season.
Ooh, okay.
So maybe spruce. The problem also though with spruce is that I don't want to provide dirt for the server.
Yeah, you would have to be the dirt providers.
I won't be doing that actually. Yeah, so. No, I won't be doing that. So
maybe that's a good thing though.
We'll be Spruce Kingdom and we won't.
Haunted Winter? Let's talk about that in a sec.
We're not going to be doing dirt.
Yeah, we'd have to have.
That would be a fun take on spruce, to be honest.
That would be it'd be interesting just to see like someone like realistically, because dirt is such a huge thing that you need. It would eliminate the competition between dirt production coming from Spruce Kingdom exclusively and dirt production coming from piglin bartering. Like everyone would be doing piglin bartering instead.
Yes.
Pretty much. If the Spruce Kingdom was not into farming, which, like, it's not a requirement.
Honestly, though, like, if I could automate it, it'd be fine, but I can't. Like, dirt farming does require you to literally be actively doing it.
Yeah, you have to grow the tree, chop down the tree, break all the dirt,
exactly.
place all the stone, moss all the stone, grow the tree, blah, 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 blah.
So yeah, I just don't want to do that actually, and I won't be. So
yeah. For my wood types, I would love a 2x2 tree, so spruce or dark oak or pale oak. I wouldn't do dark oak because it's too soon to double up in my opinion.
Yeah. You can do pale,
or bamboo.
Next season, then.
Pale oak or bamboo are like my top two choices. Bamboo because it's fully automatable, and for farming, right? That's a farmer's perfect scenario.
I have a couple of like ideas of things, and bamboo is definitely one that I have like a fun aesthetic idea for. And it could work. It could work for jungle as well, but like, yeah, I think I would like to do a bamboo or a jungle at some point in the future.
Yeah. Bamboozler. Yeah, you build a bamboozler and then you have unlimited bamboo. Yeah. You can also just build a passive auto farm that's just always going, and then you just like, oh, I need wood? Okay. My idea for a bamboo kingdom would be centered around the tower, as I'm calling it. And it would be basically you build a bamboo farm at world limit, and then you just have it with a series of waterways and hoppers deliver the wood throughout your kingdom to various locations where you're auto-crafting other things. So you're auto-crafting all the wood-related items, so, you know, stairs, doors, sticks, gates, whatever. But then you're also running it to another place where you're auto-crafting pistons and droppers, or anything that requires wood. So pistons, hoppers, chests, things like that. You're also running it down to, like, obscure stuff, like, you know, barrels, buttons.
Chests.
It wouldn't take up a whole season to do that part. There'd have to be other things to do, but that would be it'd be a nervous system for the base.
It would be cool, so, like, core kind of functionality of the kingdom.
Yeah.
Mom should get azalea wood. I would quite like oak, regular oak and azalea.
They fired John Hardball? What?
Whether we will keep oak as a wood type either, or whether it'd go back to being a universal one like it was in season 1.
We'll see. I don't know if I'd love to go back to universal wood type, because I definitely feel like I have more of other kingdoms wood this season than last season. Last season I just had a ton of oak. This season I feel like I have a lot of everyone's wood types, so it's kind of fun. I think next season too, I'm going to talk about this a lot leading up to the season, but I'm going to encourage, hey, so you're only allowed to farm your wood type, but currency is up to you. If you want to pay with your wood, you can. If you want to, like, I want to see what emerges as like an alternative. Like, what would emerge on its own? Because diamonds aren't there. So what's going to emerge as the currency of the server? Obviously, Milkman already did clump.
Do bamboo together. There you go. You and Duvid.
Duvid would be fun.
Would be hilarious.
Am I out of dirt? How much mud did I get? Okay, that's not enough.
Oh no. You're out of dirt.
Wait, is that enough? Wait, hold on. How much is 1,200 divided by 64? Is 18 something stacks. Maybe I do have enough mud here. I don't know. Anyway,
nice.
I'll move on to farming wheat.
I was just gonna say, do you wanna group so we can keep talking about this and I can go collect my things as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm making a group. I made a group. There we go. I accidentally made it a normal group, so can't hear you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you do that because you cut out as you made it?
I went to click the type and click confirm instead, and I was like, oh, the wrong one, but it's okay. So my idea, like, the thing is other than that one idea for bamboo, like, I haven't been thinking about season 3 bases. I've been thinking about season 3. I had an idea for season 3 that I'm gonna propose and like get people's thoughts on. Lagundo already kind of said he wasn't a huge fan of it, but like, it's still brainstorming. You know, I want to throw the ideas out there. Yeah. Back in a older version of Minecraft, they had a world generation type called Sky Island. Yes, Rich Version 4 song, where it was like the Aether mod almost, and like floating islands, right? And I had the idea of what? And I literally woke up, like, I was falling asleep last night. Girlfriend's arm wrapped around me, and I was like, I need to write this down right now. And I grabbed my phone and started typing. And the idea I had was, you know how the end generates in rings? Yeah. What if there was a huge, Avid's Adventure Donut from Avid Adventures? Yep. Okay, so basically there'd be a huge inner circle that is all void with the Skyblock Kingdoms islands in it. And then you go out several thousand blocks and you get a ring of generated land with various biomes and wood types and other things. And it would be like an area where people could get dirt a little bit easier. Like, if you get late game, right? Like, you can go get dirt, you can go get lots of stone, you can go get things. But it would be like world generation in rings. So you'd have a ring of land, another ring of void, another ring of land, another ring of void.
Like actual land or islands?
Islands, floating. It wouldn't be like two bedrock. It'd be like the end island type generation, or the floating island or the sky island generation type that's been removed from the game. But it's really cool. We did Kale for like a week.
That does sound kind of cool. Yeah, I guess.
It removes the Skyblock elements because obviously you can go touch ground and be on the ground somewhere, but it still feels like floating islands because it's floating. It's not like a chunk air where it's a flat wall, bedrock to limit. It's like an actual floating island kind of thing. Yeah. It would just be really hard to generate because obviously that generation type doesn't exist anymore because Mojang removed it for some reason.
I know that something that we've like talked about before a few times is that. Yeah, I feel like it would really change the feel of the server. It would, yeah.
I'll bring up
something we've talked about before is
Haunted
having
Winter
like
in a
second layers of monopolies as well. Like, you're just to go back to your like point of like what you can pay with, like what currency you use. We've definitely like talked about having like some kingdoms have like a secondary thing that is exclusive to their kingdom. But the problem that we come across every time is just that not every single kingdom has this.
Yeah.
Like, there's not like
the Birch Kingdom doesn't have a good one. Like, who wants wildflowers? Yeah. Like, realistically, like, wildflowers are great for about one thing, and then after that, you're like, well, now I'm gonna never need these again. Yeah, exactly.
Or like, what is it? Like jungle has cocoa beans. There's definitely a few things in there, but there's like some imbalances with like.
Yeah, some kingdoms just have more items than others.
Things and some don't.
Yeah. So it'd be a very interesting. It's literally always something that I'm thinking of in the back of my mind is how to improve / tweak / like innovate Skyblock Kingdoms. I don't want to change the recipe because obviously the recipe of each kingdom has its own wood type. That's your monopoly. Works.
Yes.
That works very well.
We got this. We've got the base.
Now I'm just trying to find little baby tweaks that can just. It's like the Life series, right? The Life series. Every season they try to do something a little bit different to kind of mix things up. It'd be fun to have that. You can go the Empire's route, says Anathra. Each kingdom takes on a secondary resource. Yeah, and the only issue with that is that you have more like just gentlemen's agreements of like, okay, the Birch Kingdom is also the Iron Kingdom, so no one else build an iron farm. But in Skyblock,
the wood types are really easy. Yeah, someone's saying, do they have to be perfectly balanced? They don't, but like wood is really easy to have the equivalents, and like they don't have to be perfectly balanced, but they do have to be like close enough. Otherwise, it kind of defeats the point, and then otherwise people would get like, you then end up with people like wanting things that they. It's one thing to have to. It's already one thing to have to like. To not be able to get a wood type unless you buy it. Like, that's already kind of inconvenient.
Especially if you're trying to get Pale Oak on Season 2 of Skyblock Kingdoms.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I've got this really good solution now because I've just got this second storage room where I keep all of my Pale Oak.
First location you become. Now. Yeah. Take your kingdoms far away. That could be cool. Yeah, I love also just going to my secondary storage room and taking all the Pale Oak I need.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so out of calcite. Oh no.
My inventory is completely full.
How do I make calcite?
I don't remember how you make calcite. That's one that I always forget.
How do you make calcite?
God, I've already gone through.
The idea of kingdoms being themed around structures instead of trees. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the things when we were talking about like, do we have a secondary thing? Was do we have like, do we have there be? We were trying to figure out if there was like a structure for each biome that could be paired with it.
Yeah.
That was definitely something that we tried to figure out, but there isn't a structure for every biome.
Anathra had a really good idea for island placement, actually. Anathra, are you okay with me sharing this on my stream, or would you like me to hush about this? Because it was a really good idea, and I think it could work for the actual island placement. So, also, Musi has an idea. Can I pop on? Go for it, Anathra. Go for it. Are you good with Anathra joining, Marm?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anathra, go ahead. Musi says something I've thought about before is fusion kingdoms. One kingdom, 4 people, 2 tree types together. Though I haven't thought about how that plays out logistically, though. That could be interesting for, like... Especially if you have people who...
About my similar idea that I've told you? Yeah. So this is... It's actually just because it's really similar to something that we have talked about, like, for a while, which is... It was something that I brought up, like... Ooh, maybe a year ago. Like,
it kind of is, Sass.
Was that it could be really cool to have split kingdoms. Like, some kingdoms, like, there's still 2 people per wood type, but you don't start on the same island.
Yeah, you have 2 birch islands and 2 dark oak islands.
And then there's, like, some conflict of, like, do you pair up with that person, or do you not? Or do you pair up with a different person, like a different neighbor that is also a 1 person on a different wood type? Like, do you then pair up with them? It's like, yeah, it could be, and we could do that, like, without, like, in this current setup as well. It's kind of, we don't do it.
She got a quick raid. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back.
I actually kind of find that.
Okay, wait. UniX's. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. How are you guys doing today? Uni raid, welcome in. Raiders, if you enjoyed Uni's stream, put a 1 in chat. If you didn't, put a 2 in chat. And Uni, pay attention to who puts what. You are joining us while we are currently farming a ton of wheat. And then talking about like Skyblock Kingdoms and stuff like that. So, but welcome in. Thank you. What were you doing on stream today? I'm gonna unmute and deafen and keep listening to these guys, but I'll read your message and I will respond accordingly. So,
I won.
I am back
until we knew if they were gonna say yes, so that we had the exact.
Playing Minecraft?
Like, we have to have exactly 22 people. Like,
very cool.
It kind of solves that problem a little bit.
I am back. What are we yapping about now?
Still the same thing of just like not necessarily having 2 people
Lovecraft
per
is cool.
island.
Windcraft is cool.
Island.
Sorry.
And just saying that it also helps with the problem of like having.
Should I explain what Skyblock Kingdoms is? I should probably do that. That'd be smart.
Perfectly line up 2 per kingdom.
Yeah, pairing has its advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah.
Be right back. 1 sec. So, Skyblock Kingdoms, for anyone of Uni's raiders who don't know what it is a server that I created. That's the server that we're playing on right now that you probably wouldn't be able to tell, but now you can. is a Skyblock SMP. There are 2 people per island. Each island has its own unique wood type. So we are the Birch Kingdom. Our neighbors that I'm talking with right now, well, one of them is Marmalade, is the Dark Oak Kingdom. Our other neighbors are the Cherry Kingdom. We also have a shopping district. There's 1 kingdom for every wood type, and then there's also an extra Dark Oak Kingdom and an extra Birch Kingdom this season, just because we added 4 new people halfway through the season and they needed wood types. But that is what Skyblock Kingdoms is. So, but yeah, I hope that you, that you enjoy the stream. And Diony, thank you for the raid, dude.
Raid as well.
I am back. I am now back.
Hi back.
For real, for real. I had to explain SBK because I realized I just assumed everyone in the raid knew what SBK was. And I was like, I should explain what this is actually before we just keep yapping about it. So.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's just like saying, like, one of the positives is that.
Nope.
Oh.
Anathra?
Hello? Oh, sorry. One of the positives was the pairings.
Yeah.
When you do have a pair, one of the positives to pairings is that you can. Really
I definitely think that like having pairings and like having those like that interaction with someone is a really good thing. I guess like my thinking was more that like there could be more interesting combinations of things.
Yes.
You know, like we would still like we still very much are a collaborative.
We use Skyblock Infinite to generate things like Deep Slate and Deep Slate and Tough and things like that. So most of it's vanilla though.
Your same wood type partner, and I guess that is true now. It's just that like people haven't really done it. No one's really. It's
more implied right now that it's like you can do that, but you should start with your island partner.
Yeah.
Whereas if we had like split starts, you could pair up, like if you're the Birch Kingdom Island 1, you could pair up with Dark Oak Island 1 and just create a hybrid kingdom. It would still be...
Like you'd still end up with a pair, like with a pair kingdom in the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would just result in also like I would still love to have the rule in place where it's like, if you are a Birch Kingdom origin, you can only, like the Origins mod, like you can only farm Birch Woods. So if you're paired with someone on the Dark Oak and you make a group island...
you still can't...
You can't chop Dark Oak. You can't quote chop Dark Oak wood. Now, of course, you can. Like it. It is what it is. It's a little easier to easily like also say, "Oh, I'm heading over. Where are you, Birch Kingdom? Where are you, Cherry Kingdom?" Like just saying like it's easy to quickly identify. The viewers can say, "Oh, I watched the Dark Oak Kingdom. I watched this POV." So it messes up that a little bit, but it's also nice. Because it allows for more flexibility and creativity.
Yeah.
So
I think also though, the longer that we go on, the longer that we do more seasons, we're going to get to a point where we're like, you know what, I'm bored of just working with my island part. Like, I think that is going to happen inherently without us changing anything anyway, eventually.
Yeah.
Because we're all going to have just done it this way for long enough that we're going to be like, actually, this season, I don't like I'm going to go partner up with someone else and I'm going to build different,
That could always happen. You could always have it at the start of the season where it's like 2 people are like they think they're going to be good island partners, and then something happens, and it's because like we're all humans, we're all good.
Or even just like for like an intentional like lore bit.
You could do a lore bit of like I don't like my island partner because they killed this chicken on day 1, and I can't work with a murderer, and then go live somewhere else for a while,
or you just pretend like I don't even know who you are. Like I've ended up on this island with a stranger, and then you're like, actually, I'm gonna go over this way and build my base over here because I don't know who you. Like, I don't know there's so many options that we haven't ever done.
A mercenary person who doesn't commit to a single kingdom. I think that's what the Skyblock Singularity server is doing, isn't it? Because they have. If you aren't aware, Marm, have you seen that server?
I have seen it, yes.
Yeah. So I think they actually do have floaters who are like people who aren't dedicated to one kingdom. They just exist and they can kind of go wherever they want. So it's that's an interesting concept because it's like you have you have this person who doesn't have an affiliation.
Yeah.
How do they play into the greater server ecosystem?
Yeah.
What do they pay with? We've always tossed the idea up there of like a scavenger kingdom.
Yeah.
The only problem is bringing towards
like
the type of world is concerning how terrain is generated. I don't know how information telling the world is generated is stored. How will the tile in the world react to not being able to generate that way?
Yeah. Do you guys want to hear what that idea was that I was talking with Viking about earlier?
Nether Star Bex currency, of course.
So,
I was talking about this earlier, Gale.
Was you know the way we've got? It's really obvious. We've painted the biomes.
Oh yeah, this is the idea.
The idea, instead of painting the biomes, just get a seed and place the islands in more random locations. Probably
we would be
in
so
biomes.
all over the place and so far away potentially.
You'd be potentially far away from some, but close to others.
Yeah, the way I would see it is it would be less of a circle and a bit more you set it up in more like little clusters.
Yeah.
So you probably wouldn't go around and say, "Oh, let's put everyone 10,000 blocks away from each other." Wouldn't do that. But like you could make
we'd still want to find a seed that is like it has all of the biomes within, you know, a certain number of 1,000 blocks, because especially early game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
we wouldn't want one that was just way out there, unless they wanted that. Like
I got a message from Prof who's on Skyblock Singularities, Professor Gallifrey. Drifters can work for different wood types and pay with any. Got it.
Okay.
Deciding you don't like your island partner makes you think of the Life series Soulmate Shenanigans. That's fair enough. Put Milkman on the Scavenger Island? Yeah. Milkman would go on Scab Island. I like the idea because we could find a seed that's got most of the biomes in a continent, and that would probably work. Like if we found a continent biome with all the biomes there, we could have, or like 2 continents. Like you could have cluster 1 and cluster 2, and then like it would be that would just allow for more of a random layout of.
That would be really cool. Yeah.
Of island generation instead of it being the ring, because like the ring is cool, but the ring can get old, right?
We've done it twice.
We've done it twice. We could do something new for the third season. Legs has the idea, and he said this on stream, so I know it's okay to talk about. Legs had the idea of doing a stronghold right in the middle. If we do another ring, you put the stronghold right in the middle.
Yeah.
Because we're not limited by the physical generation of the world. We can put 0-0 wherever we want it to be. So
Milkman's had a really fun. I think it's Milk. I'm pretty sure it's Milkman that had a really fun idea. I don't know if that's been said on stream though. So I'm
fair. If you DM me it, I could tell you. All I know is that the problem is though. It's like I think. Actually, probably just be best not to talk about it. There's so many things where it's like, I think this has been talked about. I'm pretty sure someone talked about this, but I don't know if that was in an offline conversation or on-stream conversation.
Oh my god, you've sent me so many things.
I did. I told you I was sending you a lot of things. I talked about the line on stream before.
Okay,
yeah,
the line.
The line.
The line.
Oh,
that
the
was an
line.
idea. It was just literally, and I'm pretty sure this was Milkman that came up with it, because he came up with it in the way that he wanted to be like second from the end from someone, so that he could like cut them off.
Yeah, he wants to be able to cut
else,
somebody off.
just to be an annoying, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say no to that one.
Islands,
The line.
And I was like, that's fine with me, but I'm not going next to you.
You paint the biomes in a literal like ladder shape.
Like a barcode.
Like a barcode.
Look, if we do a line, can we just make it like an eye where everyone else is close together, and then Milkman is
on a dot
really far away?
Yeah.
Milkman and Avid, if Avid and them end up paired together, they're just ousted in their own area.
They're on the end.
Bye, Uni.
Let's do it.
What about the space between kingdoms?
Okay,
Like,
we decided,
each
guys. That's
kingdom
what
choose a
SBK
distance?
Season 3 is going to
Could
be
be.
like, guys.
Hi, Delta. Welcome in.
The Drifters. Oh, okay. The Drifters were more of an adaptation born out of necessity, because they had too many people that wanted to play to have even 3 people. Yeah. See, it's really interesting, because I do think that is something that is like, it's not a problem with the setup of Skyblock Kingdoms, but it is definitely a challenge that we have to work around, in that we have to have a very specific number of people. And also then, like, if someone
one-block
if
kingdom?
someone drops
That'd be
out,
interesting.
or like if people like have life things and they just can't commit as much anymore, like it does. And the way that we do the economy and everything, it really does, it leaves a gap if you don't have like people for every wood type, right? Or even just at least one person for every wood type.
I've acquired all of the mud required
And
for this build.
It does make that kind of a challenge that we have to work with.
Yeah, it puts a bit of pressure on people.
Yeah.
Who end up in situation, especially like if you end up in a situation where you're the only person in the kingdom.
3 people per island.
For a while.
Yeah.
So. It also results in like when we were adding Cam and Shelby and Drift and Scott, we were all like, how do we do this? There was a long conversation about that. So, and for a while we weren't sure how, and it was going to be like we ended up doing the duplicate kingdoms, which I think is it is the correct answer now that we've seen it. But like there's a lot of other alternative methods we could have gone for. Yeah. So
there were, and I think it's also kind of like it's almost like it is a very similar situation that we have actually as the news. What is it called? Does it have a name? Sky Sing? Is that what it's called?
Sky Sing's the shortened version.
Yeah. Because like most of us don't do this as a job either. So like.
Yeah.
You know, the time commitment thing is like it's definitely very different from, say, you know, people who do this as a career saying, yes, I'm committing to this series and this is my job, so I'm definitely not gonna like drop off because it's my job. Like,
fortunately for like me, I'm a full-time creator. So this is my job. So I can say, I'm going to commit this time to this server. I'm going to put this project and time into it, and I'm going to stream it, and blah, 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 blah. But then, like, you know...
Probably 80% of us, that isn't the case. And also, like, you don't ever get to a point where it is your job unless you do it when it's not your job first. Yeah. You know? Like, it's such a chicken and egg situation.
Hi, Sky Warrior. Welcome in.
Yeah.
If you want to remove the wood currency thing of monopolies, you could have multiple kingdoms that are duplicated. Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely... I know we have had so many of us in different places in different ways. We've all had so many different conversations about like different layouts of things, different setups of things, different like there's just so many. There's a gazillion different ways. Chat brings up a good point. Roger Bray in my chat brings up a good point. If we do away with the woods being the currency, theoretically there's no reason to not have duplicates. Like duplicates at that point don't matter because you're not using wood as currency as assigned. Like if we're truly testing economies and just saying figure out your currency on your own, trust bartering, you know, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter if you have 2 Birch Kingdoms or 2 Oak Kingdoms or 2 Nether Kingdoms. I think the other reason that we like decided that 2 like duplicate kingdoms was also okay is because it's also not like you're doing like a one and done and no one else can do the same idea as you, because we're literally doing multiple seasons. Like we're already all doing a wood type that has already had a kingdom done season.
You are being perceived.
So from like an ideas point of view of like what the kingdom is, like that's already something that you know.
Crummer hit 25 check-ins. Congratulations.
You make copper a currency.
It truly, like, here's how I would imply Season 3's currency would be if we went with this direction, would be literally, I would tell everyone, there is no currency going into the season. We're not going to say, oh, let's try to use X or Y. Do not go into it with 0 expectations and try things. You can go in with your own mental idea of, I'm going to try to use copper, but don't tell the rest of the server, I'm only accepting copper. Like, try to experiment with it, because, like, what would happen is there'd be a lot of bartering to start with.
Yeah.
Of course, because, like, oh, I need dark oak for my build. I'm going to go trade with them. What can I trade them? Well, I'll use my wood type, because that's what I have readily available. But then as the server goes farther, it's like, well, I have a lot of iron. Maybe I can trade with iron. And then more people are going to start trading with iron, and maybe iron becomes the currency for a while. And then it's like, okay, well, now that we're using iron, iron's good, but everyone's got a lot of iron, and iron's not really valuable anymore. Well, I have a gold farm, and no one else does, so let me see if I can use some gold. And, like, it's gonna basically turn Skyblock Kingdoms into what I originally envisioned it as a true bartering economy.
We definitely had the intention to do that more this season.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we've started
I feel like I've done a lot more of it this season.
I definitely have as well. It's been fun. But I feel like we can do more. You know what I mean?
But we still have shops that are like
paying with only this material.
Wood. Yeah, this is this many logs. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely an interesting, because the other problem is, I guess it then comes back to the same problem of people having to commit to being active all of the time, because you can't barter with someone who isn't there.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is theoretically you have people who can. The benefit of the 2 people per kingdom is if one person isn't around, the other one hopefully is. That's kind of, it's a nice fallback. So, like, for example, Avid Avid is pregnant and having a child, right? Gone on maternity leave for 3 months.
Totally gonna happen.
Can't sit at his can't sit at his computer anymore. You know, he's unable to be on Minecraft. We can message Marm and be like, "Hey Marm, can I get some dark oak?" And she'll be like, "Yeah, I'll be on the server."
There's just
Crazy time to get a raid. Crazy time to get a raid.
My main question is just, in what world do you think that Avid not being able to log in because he has had a baby means I'm gonna be free to log in?
No. Avid is pregnant and having a baby. That was the comment.
Yes, no, I
Oh, so
understand.
he's an invalid while pregnant.
I'm asking.
I know.
If that's the scenario, why do you think I am then free? Avid and Vintage have just rejoined the stream at this point as well at the worst time.
He's gonna be so happy to hear that.
I was like, what's gonna be a funny example that would also like cover the example? You know, like what's, and that one was the first one that came to mind. You know.
I feel like you just did this on purpose, didn't you?
Well, my initial thought was gonna be something like, well, if so and so is sick, and I was like, well, that's boring. So I'll pick something funny, and so I picked the first thing that came to mind was, what would be the funniest thing I could say right now that would also get a rise out of everybody, that wouldn't also then offend everybody.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't offend anyone. That's funny.
It offends me, actually.
Oh well, I'm not sorry in the slightest. Toughen up.
Yeah. Great, thank you. Okay, well then fine, I have to point this out. Earlier, we were having a whole very deadpan, lovely conversation for a very long time, Viking, about petting our cats. And I was dying. Because you were not seeing what we were saying.
Clearly I missed. I clearly missed that. Yeah, no, that's on me. I don't.
And my chat was like, I can't believe you're doing this to us.
I can't even. I'm not gonna lie, because I wasn't streaming and I was just sitting there like getting ready for stream. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just having a good conversation. I was excited to talk about
really
Walter.
Nice. There was a point where I was always going to be like, you know what? It's actually really nice to be able to have a conversation about cats without it becoming about that, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a normal human being who likes my cat and can talk about my cat.
But now you're doing it. Now you're doing it anyway. So it's, which one is it, Viking? Which one do you want to be?
I am really confused. What are you upset about?
You're talking about Empreg now.
As a joke. Joking scenario. Okay, they've turned me into Walter now so that they don't see my face anymore. Anyway,
she's broken Viking.
The advantage to having 2 people per kingdom is you have hopefully some person around who can be there if the other person's life is falling apart or other things. It doesn't just have to be falling apart.
But that doesn't work if both people have that same problem at the same time.
Yes, it doesn't work as well if both people's lives are falling apart.
That you can account for, I guess.
Redundancy only goes so far.
It's still always going to be something you have to be aware of. Like there is only so much you can like prepare for it and try to mitigate for it, I guess.
So
that was it. It always has to be a factor in our decision making.
Just later, 25 Street. Let's go. Emmy, thank you for the raid. It's just constantly thinking about it for making plans.
Season 1, there were quite a few kingdoms that managed just fine after people got busy with other things and stopped logging on. Yeah, I'm glad that it seemed that way to you guys.
We did a great job of doing that.
Yeah, we did a great job of making it seem like we were coping fine.
The freaking pair, really? You want the freaking pair out here talking about this right now? All right, fair enough.
So
hello, the email calculate. We'll talk about that, the freaking haunted winter in a bit, all right?
Super passionate about it and were like committed to, or like were happy to spend like all of our free time kind of like making up the.
It is I, the freaking pair. Yes, Debbie.
The gap,
yes, and Pigeon.
In some ways, because it's such a like passion thing that we care about and that like but it definitely was challenging. It definitely added challenges to just generally how the server ran.
Yeah, it's always a logistical thing with every Minecraft server is activity. So, doesn't matter if you're you and your friends coming home after a long day of work/school playing Minecraft for your 2-week phase, or your Hermitcraft. Like, you're gonna have activity issues regardless.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of
that's
how
what I
long
mean,
till they kick
we
in.
always have to plan to mitigate those things, like regardless of anything.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I am very proud of how we are doing though, activity-wise. Like, SBK is the most active server I have ever been a part of. So,
Yeah.
It's
ever.
been brilliant. Like
Yes, that's true.
Well, we're past 6 months
Thanks,
now. and,
guys. Yeah, I don't have. Oh, sorry.
What you do? What?
I was trying to reply to chat and I thought I muted. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh.
I am currently making dirt, so feel free to yap. But
Sure.
chat,
Chat is just telling me I look like I have red hair currently, and I think it's just because I have a red-ish jumper on, because I don't have red hair, and
Fair
I
enough.
don't have.
The lighting is
Might be the lighting.
it is giving you
But it might
a little bit of a shine.
It might be the jumper as well, like the lighting off the jumper. I don't know. This is just my hair color.
maybe.
I
Nebby
don't have
says,
red hair.
depending on how many kingdoms there are per wood types, makes me think of if there were multiple kingdoms per wood, but they are relatively close to each other than other wood types. So while each duo is independent kingdom, they are part of the wood type country or the kingdom. So you'd have like I guess kingdoms, and we're broken up into what? How would you break up a kingdom into territories, states? I don't know. Yeah, you could
Counties.
counties. That's it. Provinces or counties. So you'd have the Dark Oak
you could
Kingdom.
Even have like individual, like you could even have like one person per island, but have like a little cluster of like 3
or 4
islands or something. Yeah.
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 The other thing to consider though, like, there is also a point at which you have too many people on the server.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was gonna say that as well. I was like, even
So-
22 was too many in my opinion. Like,
We have
I
26
can't keep
people
up
on the
with that
server
many.
right now,
We have
and I can't
26
keep up
now.
with everybody.
No.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, yeah, it sucks that I don't know what everyone's doing all the time, but also that means like for example, Marm, today you flew around seeing the server, and you were like, oh, this is so cool.
Oh, that wasn't just me.
Did he just mute mid?
I muted mid
sentence?
thing because I was turning off a render, and my M plus button is how my M button is my mute button. M plus button is my render button.
Yes.
Anyway, you had it happen today on stream where you were literally like discovering things you'd never seen on the server before because you took time to
Yes.
fly around. Like, it is kind of nice having stuff to be a surprise about, to be surprised of.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't think 26 is basically too much, but not quite. But like,
Yeah.
It's
honestly,
right on
yeah,
the cusp.
For me, 22 was already pushing the limit on like.
fix your keybinds for the love that's
Yeah.
all that's holy. Vintage, I built you a farm. Be nice to me, okay? I got all the mud we need too. Be nice to me. Now I'm getting all the grass we need. Be nice to me. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's an issue of too many people at some point. 20s is a good number for a solid server size. I feel like having 26 people does help us, especially with activity levels fluctuating.
Yeah.
Right? Because like realistically, like
Yes.
if you look
yeah,
at
for sure.
if you took an average of the number of players online and actively making content, it's probably more stable with a couple extra people on than if we didn't have those extra people.
Yeah, because most of
Probably.
the
Yeah.
time there's like 75% like activity at any given time.
It gives that flexibility because then it means that there's always content being created.
Yeah.
And it gives a little bit of space for those who have live stuff popping up every now and then. Like I think most of us have had live stuff pop up,
Yeah.
which have gotten
Yeah,
delayed
like
occasionally.
any week, given week in the year, you know.
Yeah, you
It
have
does happen to us all.
you have to remember life. Everyone has to remember life is happening at any point in time. So
Exactly.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
actually my entire life, and
Well-
nothing else is happening for me.
other than Haunted Winter, which my chat desperately wants to talk about soon, This is my life.
Like,
so
I find Tuesdays really it's difficult to like. I feel like it's not been out for long enough for me to talk about it and talk about spoilers.
We can't talk about spoilers today, but we can look at them and go, "Hey, chat, how you feeling?"
Oh yeah, I did do that.
This episode, unironically, was like the episode of Haunted Winter, in my opinion. So we'll see how next episode goes.
We're not going to spoil.
It was good.
Yes, another episode dropped. It was very fun. I watched 3 videos today, and I'll be watching the other ones tonight / tomorrow. It's the first time I've actually been able to watch anyone else's POV. I just kind of got locked in, and I was just really curious how spoiler happened in different POVs. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There was something that happened, and I wanted to see it from everyone's POV. So, like that one spoiler, you know, and that other spoiler.
Like that one massive thing that happened. Yeah.
Hi, Gatuno, welcome in. Chance Washi up in between lurking. Yeah, that massive spoiler. Also, the fact there's already been fan art is so cool.
Has there? I haven't had a chance to look today.
I put some in that Discord that we were using in the general chat. I'll just DM it to you so you don't have to go searching for it. It's all of us.
I haven't seen it, and Mom's title is crazy.
What's your title?
My title is The First Victim of the Haunted Winter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's a total spoiler.
Is it though?
I mean, mine is the betrayal of Haunted Winter.
Or is it?
So
I've only seen one
or is
perspective, so it's
whose POV did you watch today?
Legs.
Okay, yeah.
I feel
Sorry,
like Legs.
guys.
I saw Legs' thumbnail, and Legs' thumbnail was a bigger spoiler than anything.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, Legs' thumbnail is just, here's the whole...
Oh, here's the plot twist from today.
Yeah. I was a little worried titling mine what I titled it, and then I looked over at and then Legs sent me his thumbnail. I'm like, I no longer feel bad about this title. But also, I have learned something from Avid, really, but like all you guys, like SBK as a whole, and it's who gives a damn about, pardon my French, who gives a darn about like spoilers realistically.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like,
if you
before the video goes up, it's okay to have teaser spoilers because it builds more hype.
Yeah, but people are watching to watch the video. They're not watching to like see what the spoiler is. And if people are watching to see what the spoiler is, then they're just going to scrub through the video until they see the bit they want to see.
Exactly.
And then leave. Like people are watching to watch what happens and how it happens.
Yeah.
So how it happens is more interesting than what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
it's why we all put our builds on our thumbnails as well. Like, the build itself.
It's the same thought process. It's just instead of it being a build, it's a twist in a roleplay type world. By the way, I just want to say again, I was talking to Drift about this, but I am so glad we decided to go the lore route with it. It would be so much harder to make these videos if we weren't doing roleplay. Thank you. I will full credit to Avid and Marm for like deciding to just kind of pushing that on everybody, but it was the correct decision.
Full credit to Avid and Marm for forcing everybody else to do lore because they decided they wanted to do lore.
I love lore, so I'm like, I was down.
They just told everyone they were doing lore and that they could deal with it.
And then everyone else was like, yeah, it's a good idea. Let's do this. Drift and I were talking, and because she was watching my premiere as she was editing, and she's just like, I love our dynamic, and I meant the dynamic of screaming. Because we will riff off each other, we'll like make some funny jokes, and then it'll instantly be a comment of like Drift, get in the thing, and she's like, where are you? It's just like panicking, like in the cold, and I'm like, I'm right behind you. And then the same flip it, like I'll be yelling, screaming something, and she'll be like, Viking, turn around, or we're just the screaming duo.
Yeah.
Like we're just screaming duo.
It was Drift did it when she was on fire as well.
Oh god, that was funny.
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm okay, actually, yeah. No,
and then like, the best part was, I left that in. That's a little baby spoiler for a funny moment in the video. I left that in, and I was in character, like, locked in, like, I'm gonna keep going and stuff. And then everyone else, then we just all kind of started laughing, and I just left it in, and then I just cut out. I left the laughing in to show, like, we know it's ridiculous. We're having fun.
Yeah.
So, it's so good. It's so good. I'm using our bridge right now as the dirt conversion platform. Cheese, Apple's computer
Viking
died.
Dynamic is so good. It is.
Panic duo.
Avid and Mom, literally any SMP. Is this an opportunity for lore? What's that meme? You know that meme where someone's like, where the person
is this like, lore? It's the butterfly.
The butterfly, and they're like, yeah, that. I need someone to make that meme.
They made that meme like, for me with birds earlier.
Avid and Mom, is this lore?
I had with the bird content earlier, the bird discussion.
Oh, yeah.
Someone made like VikingPilot hand holding up Skyblock Kingdoms and saying, "Is this birds?" So I will name the fish in a sec.
You were thinking about that meme when you sent that message. Yes. Is this an opportunity to die tragically together? I don't know, Teddy. You'll have to wait and see next week.
Yeah. Also, I guess a little peek behind the curtain. We're recording tomorrow, so instead of recording on on Monday, which is what we normally do, we pushed it back to I don't remember to Wednesday. So
we actually recorded Wednesdays for the first 2.
No, just the first one. If I'm not mistaken. No, I don't think we recorded. No, it was just the one.
Was it?
Yeah, it's been Monday this whole time.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was just that we intended for it to be Wednesday recording.
Yeah, it was originally supposed to be Wednesday.
It ended up being, yeah.
So, yeah, but I'm very excited for tomorrow though. Tomorrow should be fun. So
yeah.
But, yeah.
I don't have to wait and see to know that the Avalade is doomed in every universe.
But this will be the one. This will be the one time that doesn't happen, guys. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. They're not doomed.
No.
They're not doomed. They're not doomed.
No.
Cat.
I'm sorry,
Hi,
Viking.
Peppa. Spoilers
Sorry.
or not? Really, I guess depends on. But
no, it's not spoilers because it hasn't actually happened yet. It's just a bit that we do.
Yeah.
That Avid and I do. That like we both love tragedies too much.
The thing about Haunted Winter is it's giving me my lore fix, right? It's like it's scratching the itch to do lore, which means that SBK lore is like, okay, I gotta refocus on SBK lore now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh god, like I'm not playing a character trapped in the forest, you know, surrounded by monsters. Like I'm playing this other character. I need to lock in on this guy and do this lore.
Yeah.
But it's easier because that's only in video, not on stream. So it's funny though.
Yeah, I get so like I have so many things happening in my brain at any given time that I'm
Lily,
like,
Perdita, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that a ton.
Happening right now? Not enough.
Fair enough.
So I don't have that issue.
The country to be a very big idea because there's like 12, 11 kingdoms conjoined. Yeah, that'd be a lot of king people. The also my thought with lore and roleplay is like when I first started doing lore, really doing lore, it was Dominion, and that was the only server I was on at the time. So I learned how to roleplay and do lore live with doing content with Dominion, where I was only playing one. So that's how I learned it. And like back when I was a little kid playing Pretend, I was only ever playing one character at a time. And then the story would either be the one play date, you know, like with your friends, or it would be like 2 or 3 in a row. And then it would just kind of teeter off and end because that's how kids are. So like I never played more than one character at a time. So my brain can pretty much handle one.
Yep.
Although, Marm, you'll appreciate this. And Arthur, I feel like you'll appreciate this too. Been reading more.
Sure.
And
nice.
With
Good
the
job.
reading, I am finding more inspiration for characters.
Yes.
You have to consume. This is a thing that I say all of the time. You have to refill the creative well.
Yes.
Before you can continue, in order to be able to continue to create. And that doesn't necessarily mean consuming the exact same thing that you are creating.
Yes.
It means consuming art and media of all kinds critically in a way that is you like paying attention and being like, that's a really interesting character choice, or that's a really interesting spot point, or like I like how they like what I do it like watching like a TV show or a movie and be like, oh, that was a really interesting thing they did with a camera panning thing, like that. I wonder if I can recreate
I do that all
in
the
a
time.
Minecraft video. Like you have to consume, and when it comes to lore, you need to get stories and characters.
Yep.
Like it's a very different thing from like editing just a video and looking at like editing techniques is one thing, but doing lore and doing characters, you need to get your creative inspiration from that kind of thing as well. So yeah, like reading books and reading characters is going to be a great thing for
two points to go off of that. First off, my girlfriend has been watching My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic for the last month.
I love that.
And I have been watching with her at dinner time because it's really fun. It's just really silly. And like, it's just lighthearted, fun content to put on to really, it's good background noise. And I have been able to predict almost every single episode because I've been digesting the stories of my childhood and life. And I look at this episode and go, okay, in this episode, they're going to learn how to set boundaries on time. Okay, in this episode, they're going to learn that they don't have to be a people pleaser for everybody. Okay, in this episode, they're gonna learn. Like I'm like naming these things off. My girlfriend's like, "You're gonna be wrong this time. You're gonna be wrong this time." And then, like at the start of the episodes now, it's starting to be like, she'll be like, "Oh, this is a Spike episode." And I'll be like, "No, I think this is actually gonna be an episode sort of focused around this character." And I always get it right because I've been like,
If you pay attention.
You notice patterns.
People don't like watching TV shows or movies with me because I like in like 10 minutes in, I'm like, I bet this is going to happen. And then it does. And people get really annoyed with me about it. So
that brings up my second point. The books I've been reading is part of the Expanse series. The first book is called Leviathan Wakes. The second one is I'm on Caliban's War, which is the second book. It is very good sci-fi. Sci-fi set in the distant future where mankind has made it out to they haven't made it to the stars fully, but we've made it to the belt, the asteroid belt, basically. And like we've conquered, quote, the solar system. So we have bases on Neptune and stuff like that too. But like there are humans living on Earth, Mars, Moon, Ceres, Europa, like all the moons of Jupiter, like a bunch of big protoplanets in the belt, the belt, and it's basically following it's following various characters in this series, and I kept trying to predict what was going to happen in my mind as I'm reading and listening, right? Because I'm trying to predict, like, okay, so I think, okay, this just happened. I think this is going to happen, and I keep being wrong.
I like when that's the case, though.
It's like I think this is going to happen. I get it right every once in a while. Like, there's a couple times where I'm like, yeah, I think this is going to happen, and then it happens. But
be believable. Because that's the other thing.
It is I highly recommend it, by the way. It is also a TV show. Like, it was made into a TV show, and I probably will watch the TV show after I finish the series, because it's 9 books. But one of the characters, I want to talk about a character specifically because it's inspiring me to play a character like this.
I'm thinking I might have seen this TV show.
The book is called The Expanse, or Leviathan Wake. It's on Amazon. It's called the show is called The Expanse.
I have seen it. I've seen the show. I've seen the show. I've not
so you
read
can't.
The
then you know the premise.
Yes.
You know what happens.
Yes, and they actually do a really good job of
it makes me happy and excited to hear.
Scientifically accurate things.
Okay, that's good.
Leo, if you want to DM me, I'll read it.
They don't have gravity. Like, they all wear boots that are magnetized to
sort of.
Like,
it depends on the situation.
But they don't try and do this like, oh, this tiny little ship has like somehow magical artificial gravity somehow that doesn't make any sense.
What they do instead is they literally have it where it's like the stations are spinning, so they experience a third G.
Oh, okay.
Centrifugal force,
and then like if they're traveling from one place to another, they can be constantly accelerating.
Yes.
At a rate which generates just enough gravity to be able to walk around the boat, like the ship.
If they're stood in like a tiny spaceship that wouldn't possibly have the size for anything, and it's not moving.
Exactly.
Like, there's no like, oh yay, we just have gravity here. Like, yeah.
They did make up like a drive. They called it an Epstein drive. And it's like, that's how they explain like the faster than we currently are capable of moving travel. They don't go faster than light. They haven't broken that. Like, so which breaks all of physics if you don't know. You can't go faster than light, according to our understanding of physics.
You actually can go faster than light. You just can't go at light speed.
Yeah. Well, okay, now I don't understand. But I will ask for explanation.
So the way... Yeah. Would we like to all learn how light speed travel works?
Here's my understanding of it, so that you know where I'm at.
Yes.
Any object with mass cannot go faster than the speed of light.
Okay.
If it has mass, it cannot. It can get really close. It can get really close, but it cannot go approach and hit the speed of light, because
that last bit is correct.
Heat and physics and all of that. I never thought or even considered going faster than light because I always assumed it was the same. But obviously that's assumption that's very wrong. So
E equals mc squared.
Yes.
The famous equation. This famous equation is about we're gonna have science.
And then I will talk about
right
this
now.
character that I'm inspired by afterwards.
Yes. E equals mc squared. E is energy, M is matter, C is the speed of light squared. So when you have an equation like that, you've got these two sides on either side. They have to be the same. They have to be equivalent. They are equal. When you are approaching the speed of light, energy and matter start to become interchangeable.
Yep.
The energy that is within matter can convert into energy. Energy itself contains matter, and they can go back and forth with each other. So essentially, the closer you get to speed of light, the more equal that equation is more equal. Which means the closer to the speed of light you get, the more of the mass that you are traveling with turns into energy and therefore stops being mass. That is 0 when you are at the speed of light. Not faster than, at. So if you, in theory, could already be traveling faster than the speed of light, you could continue to travel faster than the speed of light because you would not be equal to. It's that perfect equal to the speed of light.
Never thought
of
that.
And as you get closer from either side, you start to lose matter to energy.
So if you slow down, so if you're already going fast speed of light and you slow down to it, you hit the same problem.
It would have
where
the
you
same
physically
problem.
can't slow down. Yeah.
Yes, it's that you cannot approach the speed of light from either side.
Yeah. I love
It's not that
theoretical
you can't
physics.
go faster than, it's that you can't go exactly at the speed of light.
Yeah.
Also, it's relative. Like, relative speed is actually a really trippy thing to get your head around. And, like, the best example to, like, really properly explain it to someone is, like, say you're on a train that is traveling at 60 miles an hour. If you walk along that train, you are not walking at, like, 63 miles an hour. You're walking at 3 miles an hour.
Relative to the train. You always have to specify relative to.
Yes. And it's why you can't, like, get in a spaceship and, like, go almost to the speed of light and then, like, shoot a rocket out. That rocket then isn't going faster than you. It's going, or it's not. If you're like almost at the speed of light and you shoot something out, it's not going faster than the speed of light. It's going the speed relative to you that shot it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
this is the kind of conversation that my friends and I would have at the high school lunch table.
Yeah.
But like we would talk about
light speed is
other things
very
too,
interesting.
But yeah.
Because there are things that can travel faster than the speed of light. There are quarks. Like there are certain quarks in the universe that you separate them. You can separate them across miles, hundreds of thousands, like literally infinite space. And if you flip their direction, the other one will flip to match instantly. And when I say instantly, like the communication between the two somehow is able to and that has to be faster than the speed of light because you can literally take them.
It's basically teleportation.
Yeah. So
it's sending information instantly, teleporting information.
Yeah, of information being sent faster than the speed of light.
Which is really cool. String theory.
Yeah. Don't get started on string theory.
Yeah, my dad. I love theoretical physics. I need to. I genuinely want to do more theoretical physics, and reading these sci-fi books is helping with me wanting to get back into this kind of stuff. If I had all the money and time in the world, I would study it, like just for fun.
You should read some Stephen Hawking.
So, Stephen Hawking, fair enough.
Stephen Hawking his books are fantastic, and they're also they're about as layman's as you can get when you're talking about theoretical astrophysics.
That makes sense. So yeah, in this series though, they have these drives that go really fast, but the thing is, they also explain the way it works. Like there's a line in one of the books where it's no ship carrying meat could outmaneuver titanium and plastic, basically. Which in space, they're flying with this gravitational force. They're feeling the acceleration of the drive. So their bodies, they literally have this thing called going on the juice, where they're sitting in what's called a crash couch, which is a couch that will literally like rotate based on the gravity they're experiencing at the time. And if they go over a certain amount of G's, which is real life things, if you didn't know, fighter pilots train for years to be able to experience higher G levels than normal people.
It's gravitational force.
Which is gravitational force, right? And humans' bodies are not meant to be under that level of stress for extended periods of time.
No.
So what happens
We're
is
also not meant to be under
I'll be back. I have to
lower
go
gravitational.
Okay, Nathan, sounds good. They also thank you for the follow, RND NK Bama Boy. Thank you. But you have this juice that like juices them up. But like when they're flying, if they're accelerating, like at one point in the book they're under 3 Gs. And like they know, and like they're maintaining this and chasing something, that they're trying to chase something. So they're experiencing 3 Gs and then 4 Gs, and they talk about how like the human body can't really function, so it's getting injected with all these drugs to keep you awake so that you can still function. And they have controls on their gloves so they don't have to move their whole body to do something. Like he's trying to have a conversation with someone who's not in a high G state, and he's typing with his thumb on a keypad, like, and it's typing instead of talking. But I love how they explain that though.
Yeah, gravitational force, like on the body as well. It affects so much. Like, it affects the way our blood pumps through our veins. Like it and it also is not just also being higher. It's like any gravity that is different. So like even like being on the moon, being on a lower gravitational, like anything that is different is going to make your like the physiology of your body not work properly, basically.
All right, I just got teleported.
You've joined the hive now.
Okay, I don't think.
I didn't think I'd be learning today, but hey, we
give me a second, I'll be right back.
Okay, so it's Viking.
Why was my pearl here?
That's what I want to know.
Why was it here? I didn't put this here. I must have at some point.
Obviously did.
All right, well,
welcome to the hive. Goodbye.
Thanks. I'm gonna go back to getting dirt.
I was like, I looked up here. I was like, why are there 3?
Bye bye.
Of like theoretical physics.
I'm back.
Within my like maths degree. Hi.
I
Science with mom is great background noise.
So my like specialty with physics, like the stuff that I really know, is aerodynamics. So like talking about gravitational forces and G's, like with like relation to flying and like how planes work. That's my special interest of physics.
Yeah.
But I also love
that's the thing is
the
gravity
level above that with is
from
aeronautics,
like
or aerospace.
Gravity comes from like the mass of the Earth, but it also comes from acceleration. So like you can artificially create or reduce. It's how, you know, like when people go up in airplanes like really close to the atmosphere and then they do the like 0G like flight.
Yeah, the plane does the it basically makes a giant parabolic arc.
Yeah. It's not that you're leaving Earth's gravitational sphere, it's that you're going at a speed that makes it possible.
Your speed is 0 relative to your environment.
Yeah.
Your gravity, your speed is literally 0 in all directions. You have 0 gravity because the plane keeps you encased. The Earth is still pulling on you, and the plane at the same time. But if you were outside of the plane, you would be falling, and you would feel yourself falling. But because you're inside the plane, you have no receptors, no wind flying past you. You're in a completely still space. It feels like 0 gravity. It's really cool.
Yeah, exactly. Wonder if this has any relation to average blood pressure of different countries. New Zealand apparently notorious for people having low blood pressure or poor circulation. We are, I believe, the southernmost country. Yeah, I wonder if it. I'm trying to think.
The level of gravity
would it
is such a small difference across the world. Like I just saw a video on this where it's like
it probably wouldn't be enough, would it?
The lowest gravity you can experience is at the top of Everest, and that change is like it goes from 9.81 meters per second to like 9.81 or 9.0 or 9.09 like 9.08. Like it's such a minuscule change that your body can't feel a difference.
It's height above sea level as well. So it's more the distance from the center of the Earth, the center of gravity, than it is Like
there are pockets that have higher gravity, but yeah. So this now getting back to it, there's a character in this story whose name is Amos, and Amos. There's two characters, Amos and Alex. Alex is a Martian. They do explain how the lower gravity affects the human development.
I was gonna say they also bring that up as well.
They explain that
that's the
a
other
lot.
thing is like if you go to Mars, like this whole like let's do a Mars colony thing that we have in real life there would actually be problems with the gravity, like the difference in gravity.
Martians are taller because there's lower gravity, so the body grows taller, but they're also thinner. But belters, they're called belters, which are people who live in the belt, have even less gravity, so they grow even taller and very slender. So they talk about that in the book. Now, of course, this is all theoretical. We don't actually know how the body would work. Like, we have ideas, but
and it would affect your, like, the biggest thing and the, like, most important thing that it would affect is your circulatory system. So like your heart, your blood, and your pumping, and like being able to, like, our heart and our blood circulation system relies really heavily on the pressure of your heart is pushing, like that literally is how your heart pumps blood around your body. Is it pushes pressure on the blood and forces it down.
These books are so good.
The veins. Like that's literally how it works. And so if you change the pressure that is happening on your body, it messes with that, like, massively. That's a huge thing.
Also implied in this book, like it's stated several times, but this book takes place hundreds, if not thousands of years after humanity has already gotten to this point. Like, so there have been generations of humans born in low gravity that have naturally, like, there has been a physical, like, adaptation. So you can tell someone is from Mars or from the belt because they are physically taller and slender, and
evolved.
It is an evolutionary change. Like humans on Earth, they're like human Earthers are quote stocky and built, whereas yes, we're talking about The Expanse, Leon. It's the book I'm reading right now.
What is the book? What is the book series? The show is The Expanse.
It's part of The Expanse. The first book is called Leviathan Wakes.
There you go, Leviathan.
That's
Wakes.
the first book. And I finished that, and I'm 48% or whatever through the second book, and I'm really enjoying it. The first book did a great job of like setting the scene and keeping it simple between two character POVs. This second book has like 4 POVs going on right now, but it's still like doing a good job.
Very overwhelming with different POV. The show is definitely more like that. The show is like, here's 7 different people that you need to know who they are. Like they do a good job of keeping track of it, but like
that makes sense.
There is a lot of POVs.
I'm thinking.
But I think it's easier to do in a show than it is in a book, to be honest.
Also, I think though, me going into it, having read the books, it'll be easier for me to follow because I'll know who these characters are. But sorry, the characters, Alex and Amos. Alex is the pilot. All Martians also in this series have a Texan draw. They all talk with a Southern draw. Yeah. All right, Captain. Sounds like we'll be right. Whoa, girl, slow down. Talking to the ship.
Vikings from Mars confirmed.
They all have a Texan draw, which is hilarious. I don't know why. Oh, I just got a raid from J Games. Tell us about your bugs. I'll talk about the bugs here later in a bit. But it's but yeah, thank you for the raid, Jay. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much, Raiders. But Amos, I believe Amos is also an Earther. But basically, these two characters are very fun, and it's made me think of playing a character with a bit more with a like a military background, bit of a Southern draw, kind of playing a character like that would be a lot of fun, especially for something more like Amos is from Baltimore. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So he's an Earther. But like especially for something like Haunted Winter, where it's a short-term series where I don't have to play the character for extended period of time. I feel like I could do a Southern draw, and I could figure out how to do a bit more of a background and it's a bit more of a.
I would do an accent for a short-term series as well.
I feel like playing a character that's got a bit of a Southern draw. I could do a Southern draw for a while. That's one that's not hard for me to pull out and just do. Like, I could just keep doing this. Like, it's not going to be hard for me to... I'm not going to slip out of it on accident. Like, it's just going to be a nice Southern draw for a while. But if you know... like, the thing even is, too, though, in the series... like, just reading it, because I'm just reading it, and I have the audiobook in the background. The guy doing the audiobook does the accents pretty darn well.
Nice.
But he actually, like, in the series, the author writes, like, his Martian draw slipping under the tense situation. Like, Alex's draw, like, when he's in a tense situation, it goes away. Like, he, like, he, like, locks in, and it becomes, like, instead of a big, heavy southern draw, he's like, all right, well, Captain, if you need to look out this way, you need to go over here, blah, blah, blah. Like, it starts, like, it speeds up. So, I feel like it would work really well to do something like that. And this character, Alex, is inspiring me to do this. And then the reason I bring up Amos is just a really big dude. Also, with a background who we don't really know about, at least I don't know about. And the combination of big dude southern draw would be pretty funny for me because I am a big dude.
Yeah.
So like I know that mentality really well. Like I know we call it the ominous loom. My family calls it the ominous loom. When someone's doing something you don't like, you just stand next to them and they will just stop.
Oh.
It is scary because like okay, you've met me in person. You know how tall I am,
yes,
right?
I have.
Imagine if you didn't know me and I just walked up next to you and just stood there looking at you.
Yeah, I would.
You'd probably feel pretty uncomfortable and you might stop what you're doing. My family has mastered the ominous loom.
I don't think I would allow you to get that close to me if I didn't know you.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying like I'm gonna stand like directly next to you. But like, it's the ominous loom of like I'm gonna keep getting closer until you notice me, and when you notice me, you're gonna notice how I'm much larger than you, and I want you to stop. I'm 6'4", for context, for anyone who doesn't know. I'm 6'4" and come from a family of giants, so.
That would make me very uncomfortable, yeah.
Yeah. It works very well, especially, it works very well in crowded places. I haven't had to do it at a bar much. I've had to do it once at a bar, and it worked very effectively. I basically just stood between, so context, bar band, I'm with a group of players. We're all going from bar to bar to bar to bar with our instruments playing. A lot of different heights, a lot of short girls, creepy dudes following the band. So what I do, I stop playing, I turn around, and I stare at him.
Nice.
Putting myself between the girls and him, and I'm just staring at him, looking down, because he's like Abed's height. So I'm a full head taller, and I'm just standing there, saxophone in hand, as like a wall. Like I'm holding the saxophone sideways so it's wide, taking up even more space, and I'm just staring down at this guy, and he, oh my god, I still remember that. Oh my god, that guy was creepy. He creeped me out. He was just gross. But it was like, it was like hey, I see you, and I'm much larger than you. You can pick on a girl. You can try to pick on a girl, but I will be in your way first. So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Luckily, I was the only one who did it too. Another fellow big boy came up. We called ourselves the big boys.
Oh my god.
It's we didn't call us that, by the way. Like we didn't call us that. Like other people were like get one of the big boys to move it, and they'd point at something heavy, and then we'd go over and move it. But that's So I'm the scary dog. Anyway, playing a character with a southern draw whose also personality is tall, like not like loud about being tall, but just like has a presence would be fun for a short series with Lagundo's stuff. So anyway,
I am gonna go end my stream, so I will be back.
What do you mean? You don't want to yap forever? No, I'm kidding.
I'll be back.
Have a good ending.
Okay.
Viking is not scary ever. He's a golden retriever. Fair enough. Went to Anthocon. Those people walking around. The renter rented Easter Bunny suit, and he just carried the head under his arm. King firm. The protective loom works. Yeah. Anyway, Jay, Raiders, bugs. What do you want to know about the bugs? What do you want to know about the bugs? Because I can keep talking about bugs now while I wait for Arm to come back. Arm and I have just had fun yapping. This has been fun. It's been a fun yap sesh. Just talking about all kinds of things. I was told you got a bug museum. I do. Lots of bugs. I am so curious. My family owns the world's largest private collection of insects. They're not alive. They're all dead. They're all older than me by a significant time. Some of them are from the oldest one I've seen personally is from 1904. Favorite moth? I mean, I love a good Luna moth, but I also love the sunburst moth, which doesn't look like a moth, looks like a butterfly, but I feel like Viking would be scary if you didn't know anything about him. The thing is, I'm just tall. I'm just tall, and I'm big, right? Like I'm not a twig. Deadhead's moth is cool too. I don't know, moths are cool. So, nomad beetle, that's a cool one. Nomad bees, sorry, nomad bees. Those ones are cool. This is just converting dirt. I am short. I scared a tall person once. I also just stared. I mean, you can scare anybody. The thing is, observation is enough to scare people. If you just acknowledge someone is doing something they're not supposed to be doing, most of the time that's enough to get them to stop. No, we do not do conventions, unfortunately. We used to travel. We used to be carnies. Not me. My grandma was a carny. They traveled to carnivals and flower shows all around the country and displayed the bugs. Not anymore. The display does not move anymore. So, I live in a city with a lot of visibly queer teenagers, and whenever I'm out in public and notice someone being weird at any kids, I will physically put myself between them and make intense eye contact. I'm not large, but I do dress in very bright colors, so people think poison dart frogs. Fair enough. Oh my goodness gracious! Marmalade MC! Well, it's me, the freaking pair. And as the freaking pair, I'm here to welcome you all to the stream. Thank you, Marmalade viewers, for the raid. Marm, thank you for the raid. Raiders, if you enjoyed Mom's stream, it is my honor, the freaking pair, to say, put a 1 in chat if you enjoyed it, put a 2 in chat if you didn't. I am the pair. I've been brought in because people were complaining there wasn't enough fruity characters on the VikingPilot stream, so we got more pair. We got a pair. You can't be more fruity than a literal pair. I'm just saying. I'm the freaking pair. So, yeah. We are making date, and, well, yeah. Hey, I'm the freaking pair.
What did I just come back to?
I'm the freaking pair. Viking's taking a break right now while the pair does his job. My job is to make people smile and also raise profits. So it's a good time to remind everybody to subscribe. Oh, goodbye.
I don't like the pair.
The pair's gone. Whew. We're good.
Oh, thank goodness.
We're good. The pair's gone. Don't worry, he's gone. We're good.
Good.
Whew. That guy's crazy. Anyway, it's really not helping the plurality allegations.
It's not.
Musi will say that I am the most plural-coded YouTuber when sitting in the room with herself, because she's a YouTuber who's plural, who is plural. Buy the freaking pair. The pair scares me. When does the freaking pair get his own spin-off channel? He doesn't. Ever.
He's not allowed one.
There is lore behind the pair, but you don't get to learn it until New Year's next year.
Why? So
well, you can, Marm, but the rest of them can't.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right then.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay. I got a DM from my mod, Leo, who has been writing, being able to predict story twists. They had a message they wanted to send, but it was too long for chat. So, pair angst. It's not angst. Trust me. It is stupid, funny, silly bit lore, not angst lore. It's not lore like, oh my gosh, this character has feelings and emotions. No, it's a stupid bit, but you don't get to know why it's a stupid bit until January 1st of 2027. Okay? Leo says, there's a non-Minecraft YouTube improv series I'm a big fan of. There's a really, really good twist. What makes it so fantastic and what I keep dissecting is that you can predict the more info... Wait. That I keep dissecting is that you can predict it. The more info that's dropped, the more you're able to piece together, okay, so X character is acting weird. There's Y plot thread that's becoming more prominent. There's Z plot thread that's just got introduced, etc., etc. You're able to predict it and feel smart for it. And then it hits you with the second half of the twist, because there is part of it that you can figure out, but if you did you're a wizard. But also it makes perfect sense and fits in so well with the predictable twist. But this is the extra layer that doesn't feel like a cheap, haha, got you, you're wrong. But yes, you were right. And it's really cool, and I want to figure out how to pull it off my own stories and info dump blast. So, yeah, that's not an SMP. That's a non-MCYT improv series.
Yeah.
So,
that like style, or that like concept of like having there be a plot twist and then having there being like a secondary bit to it, like you kind of guess the first bit but you don't guess the second bit, is something that I have hopefully, I have attempted and hopefully achieved to do in the book that I wrote.
I'm excited to read your book one day.
That. I actually love that, like, as a concept of, like, yeah, make it...
This song?
Like, give people the, like, yeah, you did figure it out, but did you figure this bit out as well?
Yeah. Like, oh, man. That sounds so hard to do.
Yeah, it is.
But I feel like if you pull it off, obviously, you make a story that everyone loves. So...
I think I have. I don't know. We'll find out when people read it.
Yeah, I'm excited to read it one day, hopefully.
Yeah.
I read Leg's book. Well, it was a kid's book, so a little easier to digest. But, yeah, I feel like if you can make a story, like with SBK, like right now this season, I don't think I could do anything like this. But like with a shorter series, especially, I feel like I could do something temporary and silly and different to try it out. But learning how to do yes, you've predicted this part correctly. However, there's also this other thing that doesn't feel cheap would be such a good talent to have. Oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Now you got me thinking.
It's just practice. You just gotta, it's practice, and it's consuming other media in a critical way. Like it's looking at examples where that has been done well, and dissecting it and being like, why did this work in the way that it was intending to work? Like, what made it work this way? Yeah.
And you said it earlier, but consuming media outside of your normal stuff. So like, for example, I think I kind of realized it, but I never really did anything about it. But it was last year I kind of hit this slump where I was like, I was just watching Minecraft content and I was making Minecraft content. I wasn't really consuming much else. Like sometimes I was watching TV with the girlfriend. That would be other things. But primarily I was just watching Minecraft content. And it kind of felt like I wasn't ever getting a break and my brain wasn't ever really feeling creative. Now that I'm reading this book, which is completely not Minecraft, and, obviously not watching, it helps to also watch other things that aren't Minecraft. I'm seeing more ideas come in.
I think the other thing is that, like, when you are consuming the exact same thing that you are making, it's also really difficult to actually, like, think about it critically and not just do a direct comparison to what you are trying to make.
Because you look at it and go, I did this.
We're not trying to do a direct comparison to copy. We're trying to understand the intention behind things.
I like writing books, but lately I'm probably starting one. I have a whole story plan, but I can't start it.
The concept to something different. And it's really easy when you just consume the exact same thing, regardless of what that is. When you just consume the exact same thing, it's really easy to just then copy it exactly instead of understanding what they're actually doing.
Yeah. And you look at it, you like having this book has reframed my brain for certain, like it's not done. Like I'm not saying like I'm an expert now, but like it's given me like inspiration to like rethink how I'm coming at characters or how I'm handling stories. Like Marm, I think you said you watched the TV show, so you know what happens at the end of book one, but I think you would love the first book especially.
Yeah.
One of the Miller's arc in that book. The character's name is Miller. So, in case you remember the series, but like Miller's arc in that series is just so good. And that's book 2, Holden's arc, who's another character from the first book, is going through a different but similar but different arc, and it's like, ooh, okay, parallels. Okay, and it's I'm seeing that and like, okay, how could I, using Minecraft and making characters in a Minecraft world, emulate or have my own version of this kind of emotion / movement.
Yes.
So, there's a lot of words in the chat. One sec. Let's see. I was trying to figure out how to say second most recent newish works. I've been trying to write a story recently. Got a good chunk of the pilot down, but I'm struggling to have enough character ideas. Fair. I've started working on my own story again. It's like 9 years old, that much show, but taking time and experiencing new things and learning how about storytelling in general has made it better and better, and I'm excited to get it underway. Yeah, Skylary's got that. Skylary's been working on her comic series for years, and it's finally to the point where she's now animating really cool, stuff for it. So I'm excited to see that. But Someone else said they were struggling to start the book. They already have the idea, but they're struggling to start. How do you suggest they go about starting?
Just start. Just you have to.
That's what I was gonna say.
You have to get over the fear of it not being perfect the first time. You can't make something better if it doesn't exist. So write it bad. Do it badly. Just write it badly.
And then go back later and fix it.
Then you can make it better.
Yeah. My issue is wanting to be perfect the first time, every time.
Yeah, you just can't. It's not possible.
I'm getting better at that with Minecraft. Because, like, the mountain, for example, I just started building. I was like, I can't. And the same with the bottom of the original Birch Island. Like, I was like, I could spend all day trying to figure out how to make this perfect. Or I could just start placing blocks and fix it later. And that's what I did with the mountain. And it's been hard because I'm not wired that way, but it's been helping doing that in Minecraft. Hopefully I can translate that to other things. I mean, I guess we already did it. We both already did that with content, the two of us. Like, content creation is that too. Actually, I had someone comment today on my YouTube channel on my 10 steps to being a Minecraft YouTuber video that if you're new to the channel, you may not know about, but I made a video January 6th of 2024 that was 10 steps to being a Minecraft YouTuber. I got a comment today from the channel The Eichberg. I'll read it out. Hey, VikingPilot, I just wanted to come back to this video a year later and I say a huge thank you. This was the video that got me started on YouTube. Without it, I wouldn't have even known about OBS or DaVinci Resolve. I've been making videos ever since and my channel is about to hit 20K. Seriously, your video made such a difference. Thank you so much. So I went and looked. This guy's got 19.4 thousand subscribers, 72 videos, and has a video with over 1 million views, another one with 500,000 views, another one with 470,000 views. Like, this person is making videos and they're crediting me.
Oh my God.
Making a video how to get started for the getting for the initial inspiration. But you can tell this person just started. They didn't know how to start, so they went and found out how to start, which was they needed OBS and they needed DaVinci Resolve. They needed a way to record and a way to edit. So if you're writing a book, you need a way to write, basically.
Yeah, and I would say that making content is actually probably one of the higher barriers to entry of most things.
Most creative thing.
If you want to start drawing, you just need a pencil and a piece of paper. If you want to start writing, you just need literally a pen and a bit of paper, or a Word document, or you don't need things. You don't need any of these fancy tools. If you can't do it without those, then you won't be able to do it. Fancy tools don't mean anything. And putting those up as a barrier of oh, well, I need this thing or that thing in order to do this is not ever gonna be useful to you. I mean, even making videos, to be honest, you can just get OBS is free, and you can get. There is editing software that
DaVinci Resolve is free.
DaVinci Resolve is free. Really, the biggest thing would be having a PC to start with, and a microphone. And that's what I mean. Is
and a microphone's honestly optional if you're wanting to make like Zeppelington, for example. Is a friend of ours who makes. Well, he's recently started putting his voice in videos, but he grew an entire successful channel, voiceless. Doing time lapse building. So. Say what you want about TikTok. It's the easiest platform to get going and just yap. I mean, YouTube and Instagram have made it just as easy, but TikTok does make it very easy to just get started. So, depends on your preferences, but you are right.
That's a pretty high barrier to entry.
You gotta have a phone.
One of the highest barriers to entry, and even that isn't. Generally, if you are someone who is consuming and playing a game and wanting to then make content of that, you probably already have the PC that you're playing that thing on in the first place, right? So fair. But Albie loves doodling and writing on the absolutely insanest scrap paper, my receipts and my junk and my mail and my friend's arm. And the thing is, if you want to create, you will find a way to do so. Because if you really want it, you'll do it. Quick question before I disappear. What name would you give your bridge girly? My Birch Bridge? What would we name the Birch Bridge? I feel like I need vintage here to give a proper answer, but Birch, Brigitta. Or you could do some inspiration, go find Greek names and that start with a B and go from there.
but probably like Brigitte. I don't know. My brain wants to put Birch and see like go from there, but hold on. Greek names that start with B. Brienne. Brienne or Basha apparently is a name, a Greek name. Or Basila. I'm not too fussed about the bridge name. I look at that and let you guys have full creativity.
I don't think they need to have names.
They just need to kiss. Yeah, exactly.
They just need to kiss.
Hi, is there dreams will come in? Yeah. I usually start writing my stories knowing that I'm going to rewrite after a while. So easier putting my ideas on paper, make a lot of mistakes knowing that it isn't my best. Yeah, exactly. I feel like you bring up a really good point about content being a high barrier to entry, because like it really is. Like
yeah.
If you want to make content,
creative endeavors,
you got to have the tools for it. But it's kind of like I would put it on par with like working on cars, working on planes, like things that are expensive hobbies, like RC cars. Like if you really get into RC like remote control stuff, that gets expensive very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like cars, anything that works with your tinkering, like big tinkering mechanical things, it gets expensive. So it's kind of like on par with that. But
I would also argue that it's not necessarily even more expensive than like any other hobby. Like I would say most people have some kind of hobby.
Exactly.
And, like even if your hobby is just like that you go to the pub with your friends on a Friday night, like, and you spend X amount of money on alcohol or whatever, like people, you probably are spending money on some kind of hobby in some way. And it's just about how you allocate that. But if you genuinely are in a position of literally nothing, there is also plenty of ways to still make art.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work evolved.
With no tools. And honestly, it's way more impressive as well. If you can do it with if you can, like, I think there's an interesting thing with content specifically, like an example with content specifically, that like there's a big difference between making videos and streaming.
Yep.
In the sense that, like, I would argue that anyone can learn how to edit to make a great video, but not anyone can stream. And you could record something that is awful, but if you know how to edit it, you could make it great.
You could make it not suck.
Or you could pay someone to edit it to make it great.
You could pay someone,
like,
yeah.
Like but that doesn't inherently make you better at it. Right? Like, just being able to, like, buy the latest fancy tool might skip you up a step in terms of, like, it will, like, look a bit better initially, but you're not learning any skills there. And you're not personally actually improving on what you're doing. If you can do these things with no tools, that's way more impressive, and you're going to actually be learning the thing itself, as opposed to how to...
Instead of buying your way to the top, basically.
Yeah, instead of buying to skip over a step.
See, with streaming, I think as far as getting started goes, I genuinely think streaming is easier, because you literally just download OBS, Streamlabs, Meld, whatever.
Yeah.
Open it, make sure your Minecraft is going, and hit go live. That's all. Like you have to obviously have to log in your Twitch account, but like. Or your YouTube or whatever. But like streaming is really easy to get started, but YouTube is easier overall for like a new person. Because like any personality can edit a video. But like you said, like not everyone could be a streamer. Because streaming itself, everyone, I think if you're into content creation, you should try streaming. But streaming isn't for everyone. Like especially if you're someone who doesn't like talking. Like if you just genuinely don't like talking, you probably aren't going to be someone who likes streaming long term. If you're somebody with huge social anxiety, like you just don't like talking to people at all, regardless of online or in person, probably not going to like streaming all that much. I personally I hate editing. I hated editing. I like editing now. I've gotten better at it. It's gotten a bit easier. Using tools that I've paid for has made it easier for me, but I'm still trying to get better at it. But it's so... streaming versus YouTube. I've heard things where it's like every streamer can be a YouTuber, but not every YouTuber can be a streamer.
Yes.
Because of that. It's like the rectangle square thing.
Yeah.
So, I think anybody can be a creative. It's just a matter of picking your medium.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So, I think
and
art
just
is
actually
cool.
like allowing yourself to engage in the creative process and not just be focused so much on the output. Like if you're going to be focused on the output, then it's always going to be difficult for you. But yeah, if you can actually properly engage in the creative process itself, that's what being creative is. It's not whatever you achieve at the end. It's the being creative as you're doing it. It's the act of creating, not the end result.
So we're going to finish this book and actually read it. Editing is tedious. Awful. I'm trying to scramp up. Fair enough. Yeah. My biggest like roadblock to editing is the fact that I just remember what happens in the video or in the recording, and in my brain, there's few things more boring to me than rewatching something.
Yeah.
I just can't rewatch stuff. Like I can if I'm sitting with my girlfriend and she's watching it for the first time, because I can live through her reaction, right? Mm-hmm. But if I'm by myself and I've just watched something, I'm not rewatching it. I can't do that. I can do it with music. I can listen to the same song on loop all day. But with a video or a movie or a TV show, I can't rewatch it. So when I'm editing, I always get hit with this like, oh, I know it's I'm bored. I feel bored. Even though I'm editing, like I'm engaging in the creative process, it still feels boring because I'm like, oh, I know what happens. I know what's going on. So.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I get that. I have also had like I've heard advice.
Social anxiety streaming can be good for anybody. It's a matter of testing.
You actually should watch your own things like multiple times, and if you stop paying attention, then you know like that you need to do something else about it. Like you need to fix that.
Yeah.
That is. I'm not sure how I feel about that advice because I don't think that necessarily encompasses neurodivergent experiences necessarily.
But
that is advice that I have heard.
I have done that for one video, and it was my TwitchCon SMP Beetroot video. And that video turned into the most hyper-edited video I have ever made. It took me 3 months to make, editing for at least 10 hours every week because I was in school. I wasn't able to edit a whole bunch. And that video it is still to this day a video I'm very proud of. And I love the heck out of that video because it's engaging as heck. But it took so long to make for so little return that on the one hand of the creative process, I'm glad I did it. It was a good time. I had fun. But on the side of I'm trying to turn this into a career, into a business, I can't put 3 months into a video for it to flop.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, even if it's fun, you can have one in the background you're working on like that. Like, even if it's fun, like, if you're trying to make money, that sucks, but you can't do it that way. Now, I'm going to be honest. Yeah. I liked it. I don't ever want to do a video like that again. Like, I liked it. I'm glad I did it. I'm proud of that video.
Yeah.
That video is it is the definition of retention editing. There's a cut every 7 seconds. There's subtitles throughout the entire video. There's graphics on screen. There's, like, rotating and changing. It is a highly hyper-edited video. Also, Explorer in the Clouds, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that a ton. Because of you, we're up to 19191 followers. 19191. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that a ton. But yeah, no, I highly recommend it. It's a very good video. Like, if you haven't seen it,
I'll have a look.
Anyone watching, I recommend it. It's fun. But also, like, I'll never make a video like that again because SBK videos and like Haunted Winter videos and Everwick videos are more fun for me to make because I get to. I like the physical process of uploading. Like, I like making the video, learning something new per video, and implementing it, rather than like trying to learn something like everything new on one video.
Yeah.
So too many things is too many things. So thank you for that follow, Emo 1024 and CharlieBug13. Thank you guys. I appreciate that a ton. Also, Countess Good Cake, welcome back. Also, Lying in Bedman, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. We're talking about the creative process. So if you got opinions on the creative process, that's what we're talking about. What were you doing on stream today, Lying? Let's see. Fun number. Okay. I'm also converting dirt in the background. And we're joined by Marmalade.
Hi.
who's probably very tired, if I had to
She
guess.
was just actually about to say she's gonna go to bed now.
I was about to say
midnight.
It is 5 o'clock for me, midnight for you. You should definitely go to bed. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for letting me act like kind of hijack your stream as well.
No, you're good. We had some really fun conversations about like Skyblock Kingdoms and like all sorts as well.
Skyblock Kingdoms, theoretical physics, content,
Yep.
characters, lore, roleplay, all of it. It was a good time.
Yeah.
So thank you though for hanging out. I'm probably gonna keep yapping about this stuff, but
Sounds good.
I hope you have a wonderful
enjoy the rest
night.
of your stream, and I'll see you tomorrow maybe or whenever.
yeah, I'll see you around. Have a good night.
Bye. Good
Bye-bye.
night, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye. Boop. Everyone should go follow Marm because Marm is awesome, and a very high caliber content creator. So everyone should definitely go check her out. How much more dirt? The rest of this inventory, of course, dirt. So good night, everyone. Yes, everyone say good night. As an intro to editing, what length of video would you recommend starting on? Starting is so daunting to me because the length of stream VODs, about 2 hours. My advice, you can do whatever you want for length of video as long as you feel like you finished what you're trying to do in the video. Like if you set out a goal and you achieve it in the video, that's the video. If that video needs to be 30 minutes long to finish that, to convey everything you want to tell, good. And you'll learn from that. You'll learn just as much from editing a 30-minute video as you would from a 30-second video if it's your first video. Obviously, the longer the video, the more opportunities for learning opportunities, but like like shorts are going to be easier to make initially because there's less overall footage. But nice, Sin darling, good luck. But like when you're making a video, I would not start by trying to take a 2-hour VOD and turn it into a video. I would just not do that. What I would do is if I was trying to turn my stream content into a video, which is what I already, there's 2 options. Option 1 is the easier one. Rely on clips. Set up a button that you can press that clips the last minute. Or if you do use OBS, that clips the last 5 minutes. And hit that button, and it'll capture it. And then what you do is you go afterwards and you collect all those clips and you put them together and go, okay, I have a funny moment clip compilation, or I have like a story here. Or you record with purpose during your stream. You go, okay, guys, we're going to record. Recording. Hey, guys, welcome back to this Let's Play episode. Today, we're going to be working on this. Done recording. Walk over to the thing. Hit record. So last episode, we worked on building this boat, but today we need to build the water around it. So let's work on installing that. Boom. Hit record. And then and record. Like, you don't want to take 2 hours of you just yapping to chat and try to edit that down because you're going to have 99% filler. 99% of it is going to be you sitting in silence, working on something, or talking to a chatter, or talking to yourself in a way that just doesn't make sense for content. Now, if you are training yourself with your stream if you're streaming with the intent of making a video, that's different. But to do that, you have to be thinking ahead so far. You got to be thinking about how you're going to edit the video while you are streaming. That's something that like Ludwig did for a long time. And like that's something advice that people always say is like stream with the intent of making it into a video. I think we did Albizan, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was exclamation point lore, wasn't it? Yep. There you go. That's the command. So, yeah, no. Recording can be really daunting. And editing can be even more so. My advice is to make whatever the heck you want. Do you want to make a Let's Play? Make the first episode of a Let's Play. Do it. Try it. Have fun with it. My advice for that is to only talk when you need to. Don't talk constantly like you are streaming. When you're editing, there's tricks to see like, oh, I have a suggestion is if you're doing that, have a bit of silence before and after to give breathing room. Yeah, so Exactly. When you're recording with the purpose of recording, you're going to have long spaces of silence, which in your timeline, you're going to have the voice lines like going up and down like the audio waves, and then it's going to go to a line. And that line means silence. And then you're going to have more talking. If you're only talking when you need to, i.e. explaining something important, telling a story, yada, 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 you can instantly go in and see where you have to cut. I find projects usually hard to finish when I'm working on music. I make a habit of inserting one of the changes I already want to make because it tricks my mind into continue instead of start. It works, but I don't know why. Fair enough. But gaming is a whole new beast. Yeah, gaming is a beast. Depends on the game you're playing too. Some games are easier. They naturally tell the story, whereas other games are harder. Minecraft is just a 3D modeling game. Basically, sandbox. You have to craft the story. Whereas if you're playing a story game, your reactions are what you're reacting to a story. Or if you're playing a first-person shooter like Overwatch, the story is that game. Like you're. Let me tell you the story of the time I had to 1v5 on the point as a Lucio and blah, 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 blah. To start with, we've started off the game doing da-da-da-da-da. Like, the story, there are games where you're reacting to the story and you're able to then retell it. Like with Sea of Thieves, that's a game that I already have a plan. Like, if I ever had to make a Sea of Thieves video, I would just log on with some basic challenge and just recap the story. I would take notes and I would just recap the story. So be like, yeah, well, we set off from Plunder Outpost, and then all of a sudden, we got krakened, of course. But as we were getting krakened, Shelby! As we were getting krakened, another sloop pulled up. And what do you know? They decided to actually help us instead of hurting us. This is awesome. Blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah. It's more relevant to recording voiceovers, but like clapping between each segment. So I see a big audio spike. No, there's a split there. Yeah. Suddenly it's Sea of Thieves chatter. Got to get you back on the wave sometimes. I love Sea of Thieves. It's such a just good game for yapping as well. Minecraft's a good game for yapping, and Sea of Thieves is a good game for yapping. I'm normally a friendly in Sea of Thieves, although I'm always so paranoid of everybody. But thank you, Jedediah. But, yeah, let's see. So, yeah, games like Sea of Thieves, Escape from Tarkov, well, E12 books, what are the other stuff that I have? Other resolutions. I'm always paranoid of other ships. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, there are games that are reactionary and games that are, I guess, what's the word? What's the wording there? Minecraft is a proactive game, i.e. you have to be the one crafting the story. You're playing a character / you're doing the world building. Those things, like there's very little to react to that hasn't already been done a million times, right? Like you can react to stuff, especially in a normal Let's Play, like you're reacting to stuff, but you're still having to progress the game. Whereas in like a game like Sea of Thieves, the game is happening to you and you're reacting to it. Things are happening. You can have a goal, but you're having things happen to you as that happens much faster. A game like, I know, like any kind of extraction shooter, for example, like though every single time you go in can be a video. You can do it a bunch and then recap the best moments, the best clutches, the funniest moments, things like that. But is Shelby still live? But they are, okay. Got to read the wind and waves as well as know the dungeons and all the events mean. Yes, they are. Okay, cool. Yippee! Got to read the wind. Yeah. I've reinvented the wheel. I've been hopping between. I stopped believing in normal. I'm 24 and I've learned that I'm still a child, but I have learned how to act like an adult in public. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I'm 25, so we don't talk about age anymore. No one, everyone else is an ageless sentient lead. Reading a chapter of a book tonight. That's the best commitment I can make. Nice. All right. No such thing as adult. Yep. That one ever go away? Yep. But when it comes to making videos, you gotta have the mentality when you're recording that you are making a video. So you gotta think about how you'll do that. You know what I mean? Cam! Oh my god, Cam's online. Oh my god! Thank you, Lying in Bedman, for drawing attention. Thank you, Leo, for the ban. Aw. Cam. Yeah, it's midnight. It's midnight for them. So. Sorry, I had to Google. I was about to do the same thing. I was like, that sounds like a sketchy message. Anyway. Leo, can you just add that name to the band term list? That'd be so much easier. It's like acting like the actor and director at the same time, right? Yeah, like when you make a video, you got to record as though you're the, like, yes. That's, you're basically as a YouTuber, if you just look at the actual video creation process itself, you are the actor, producer, editor, and director, and graphic designer for the thumbnail. So, stream lagging for anyone else? Stream lagging? And PR person. Well, yeah, that's everyone. Everyone is their own PR person. I played in an event, just recorded the whole stream. Now I just have a lump of raw content. Like, now what do I do with this? Yeah. If you are recording, if you're in an event that you want to turn into a video, you got to think about, how am I packaging this for a video? If I'm in an event like MCC, right? How would I make a video out of MCC? Well, I could do a funny moments compilation. My top 10 funniest moments for MCC. And then I would just do my best to clip things when we're laughing. That'd be one. Two, I trolled MCC and I would play with inverted controls, upside down camera, like, and it'd be like normal for your POV, but you'd see that my face cam and I'd be upside, like, it'd be upside down, like, oh, or like, you know, other challenges. Like, I did MCC with one arm tied behind my back, like, you know, like adding a challenge to it to give you an element of content that you're adding to it, right? Or you got like, you could take it as I played an MCC and here's what I learned about the best Minecraft players, right? Like, you could do that, like, twist on it. Also, EJ Crumb, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that a ton. Because of you, we're now up to 19,193 followers. So thank you very much. If you want to tell us your days, go for it. If not, then it's up to you. But we're happy to have you. Welcome to the stream. This is my first time playing in a live series event. You just go into it with the idea in mind and be willing and open to change. Because with events especially, things change, right? Like, you can go into the event, have one thing planned, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, and now the story's changed because this happened and I want to talk about this instead. But you just got to go into it with the intention of, I'm not just streaming this, I'm recording this. I want this to be a video. My trick is, and this is something that I am able to do because I have a nice computer, but I have OBS open, recording just Minecraft and my microphone and game sounds and voice audio. There is no face cam, there's no stream alerts, there's no background music, there's none of that. So I can be recording with OBS and not have all the face cam stuff. And I have my replay buffer going for 5 minutes. So if something happens, I hit the replay buffer button and it captures the last 5 minutes without face cam or anything like that. So glad I found out about you recently. You're entertaining and cool. I'm an Avid main and learned about you from him. Welcome in from Avid. We love Avid. I'm glad you're enjoying what you're seeing. Also, Newtlets, welcome in. Congrats on 25 check-ins. Let's freaking go. Can we get some one of us in the chat, please, for Newtlets hitting 25? Congratulations, dude. But yeah, thank you. I have a lot of thoughts on content creation. It's kind of like my whole job, and it's literally like the thing that I have dreamed of doing since I was a kid, and I am now at the stage where there are 200 and just under 250 people watching across both platforms, and it's like this doesn't feel real still. So need a break from all of Avid's yaoi. I will say, usually on my streams, we're not doing the yaoi as much, but there are still times where I'm flirting with Avid or Scott. Leo, Charlie Bud, welcome in. There's still times where it happens, but they have to be around. If I'm by myself or I'm hanging out with a different group, like, I'm not doing it as much, so I'm not always thinking about the yaoi. Can you blame him? Phoenix, cool, welcome in. Well, it's difficult to do as much as Avid. I don't want to be like Avid with that. That's the thing. It's like, I want to be me. I don't want to just copy what Avid's doing. I want to be me. So that's why I don't always talk about Avid. Yeah, that's why we talk about theoretical physics sometime with Marmalade. Or we talk about content creation, or we talk about my girlfriend or whatever. Speaking of which, welcome home. Walter's here to say hi. He's watching. He's ready. Marm, yes. Marm and I talked about theoretical physics for a little bit today. That was fun. And then lore and character stories. Or cats. Guys, what are we normally talking about on stream? Oh, he's coming to see you. That is not enough dirt. We talk about food a lot. Yeah, we do talk about food a lot. Oh, Walter P&G. Right as I get some water. Man, there's a lot of things we talk about on stream. Sports sometimes. Don't test the straightness of me. I'll talk about sports. Beep bop. I love that at the drop of a hat, you always have to stop and pet Walter. Oh yeah. My girlfriend is here now. He was asleep out cold. And then he's just been watching. I've been watching the camera, and his little head, he does that thing where he puts his head like at an angle, right? And his little head was up, and he was just watching the stream. No camera right now though, so we are Walter. Missed the physics talk earlier. We'll definitely be going back to the VOD for that. Nice. Hi Lily, welcome in. This Bridget give me building ideas. Nice. Hi the girl. Bye official Dave. All right, the camera will turn on here in a bit. Yeah. Anyway, there you are. Boop, boop, boop. Food, computer stuff, stream stuff. Yeah. Hi, the girl. Did he get up and leave? He's like, it's time. He's been sitting there for a couple hours. You'll sit there. Right where your face is covered by the camera. MarkX5, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that a ton. Microphone, yeah. Things like that follow, dude. I appreciate that a ton. How was your day? What's your story? What's it about? Give us context first.
Cybertrucks.
The Cybertruck story. Okay.
Oh, they got you.
Oh, they turned us into the freaking pair.
Not the pair.
The freaking pair.
The pair.
The pair. The pair.
But I was driving to the grocery store.
The freaking grocery store.
The grocery store, you know, and I saw there's this like red Cybertruck that
a freaking red Cybertruck.
A red Cybertruck, and he was on the road, and then there's this like silver car, and I thought they were like racing each other, but I didn't really know what was going on because like I was right behind the Cybertruck, and the silver car was parallel with the Cybertruck, and ew, red, real. It was like the most red.
ASP, thank you for that follow.
color you've ever seen.
Freaking red.
Red. Neon
Freaking
red.
Pan doesn't like the color red.
But this silver car, just like the passenger opened the window and started throwing drinks onto the Cybertruck. Like I wasn't expecting that. Like 3 different drinks just smacking on the Cybertruck. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, I'm glad I'm behind the Cybertruck and not anywhere near that silver car.
Oh.
I was like, that's the craziest thing. I've never seen somebody like do that, like in person, like physically, like.
You see videos of it online,
you see
but
videos
you don't
of
see
people
it happen in your life.
vandalizing, and like the place that like we live is a very nice place, and there's like literally no such thing as crime here. So it's like that's like, oh my god, to see here. And I'm like, oh my god, sitting there. I'm like, I should have clipped it with my car.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I don't think anything like that is worth it when it comes to wasting your own money just to throw it at another vehicle.
No, like it was McDonald's cups. Like they pulled the lid off and just chucked soda.
Yeah, so they had just spent their own money to throw it at the side of the car.
Oh, there's fully
did
ice in the cup.
zero damage. Zero damage.
Nothing.
That will come off with the simplest, lightest rain or on its own naturally.
I mean,
that's such a waste of your personal time and effort and anger. There's no reason for that.
I mean, it's ugly.
Hit them with your car! Anyway.
I mean, the Cybertruck's hideous. Like, I would never get one. But, like, also, I would also never vandalize somebody else's car, no matter what car they drive. I don't care.
Yeah, vandalism is wrong, but also, yeah, the Cybertruck is angry. You're not going to do any damage with a cup of ice. Hit them with your car.
But at the grocery store, guess what I found?
What'd you find?
3 beautiful, perfectly ripe avocados. We are doing quesadillas and guac.
Oh, we missed. They didn't see because it was up there. There you go. Yay!
The worst high five ever.
I'm making dirt. I had a really fun conversation about my book with Marmalade, and also because she's seen the TV show but not read the book, so she kind of it's a TV show. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
There's a TV show based on it, and apparently it's really good. So.
Oh, you did that one wrong.
It's fine.
No, it's not. Jump on it.
Guess what?
Jump on it.
Guess what? It turns into dirt anyway. But yeah. We're gonna do we're gonna make a very big mountain. But I think I showed you that, didn't I? But yeah. What was I gonna say? It was something about
Cybertrucks.
No.
Vandalized.
No. Oh yeah, we also talked about theoretical physics for a while, which was really fun.
Yeah, physics.
Talking about gravity specifically and the speed of light.
Marm?
Yeah, Marmalade and I were talking about
That's
it.
like, gotta be.
Gotta be, yeah, she knows. Is that coarse dirt? It's coarse dirt being turned into regular dirt. So.
I didn't see that. I was just looking at the picture. I don't know if I was supposed to read anything.
Oh.
Oh! Yeah, I didn't know that. I was just like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I saw who it was. I was like, I didn't know what that is.
Yeah. I never knew you could do that with a hoe. I just learned something new. Yep.
You can't say that.
I'm new to Skyblock Kingdoms. How can you guys get items if you're all in the sky? So the trick to Skyblock is villagers. Villagers will give you most of things you need. Tools, diamond-related items, most building blocks.
I took his chair.
You took his chair. He's mad.
He's mad. He's looking at me. He's standing the perfect little statuesque pose. And he's like, that's my
Pat the chair. Pat the chair.
I don't need to. I just stood up and he's automatically on the chair.
I also, today's outfit, I just went with the black Imagine Dragons shirt and the necklace is out over top.
Today's fit, 2XL.
Gray hoodie, yeah. But
Sweatpants.
I was debating changing, and then I saw myself in the camera, and I was like, I actually really like this, with the necklaces out over top of the Imagine Dragons shirt. I think it looks good, so I decided not to change. Plus the black shirt, you can never go wrong with the black shirt. Black shirt always looks clean, and sharp. Yeah. Pagan bartering is also how you get a lot of stuff, yes. And anything you basically can't get from Pagan bartering or villager trading, we have added as a data pack through Skyblock Infinite, except for Prime subs, or not Prime subs. That's what I just got. Thank you for the Prime sub, Rosebud. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much. Can we get some yippies and crunches in the chat for Rosebud? But you can't get ore in Skyblock. Ore is something that you'll never be able to get in Skyblock, unfortunately. That's just impossible. So, at least in our version of Skyblock. You can get copper ore in Skyblock Infinite normally, but that's the only ore you can get. So, but he does look like a pillow. There's a pillow behind me. You guys can see him just right there. But yeah. Can't go on the water either. I have 7 cats. Never had an orange one. I want one though. Yeah.
I love my orange.
My orange. Marmalade and I were talking about our oranges for like an hour actually. Like I started talking to her about our cats at like 2:15 and we didn't stop talking about cats until 15 minutes into my stream. It was pretty funny. So I was asked what my favorite kind of pasta was, and I knew that brand had the pasta that I like. So Radiatori. It's the one that's like the really cool looking one that's like all like the frills and stuff. That's my favorite. Well, I'm not saying tonight. We can make it in the future. That's my favorite because I tried it with you and I was like, this is the best thing ever. So I started liking it so much. Yeah, we've made it before. When we made, what did we make? We made... Let me show you a picture. Hold on. Let me pick up this dirt before I let it despawn because dirt is valuable. This guy. These guys. Remember those guys? I don't remember what we made, but we made something with them. I think it was just pasta. We just had like a tomato pasta. We just had a tomato and meat sausage pasta. Those are definitely beans or like lentils or soybeans or something. But I love this. This pasta is my favorite because it holds sauce really well. And it's also, each noodle is a satisfying bite. Instead of having to get like a bunch of noodles together. Let me show chat what I'm talking about. Let me show chat what I'm talking about. Radiatori pasta is the type of pasta. And it looks like this. This is my favorite kind of pasta, Radiatori. It's really good. Like the noodles are a decent size on their own and they hold sauce perfectly. And they look like mini radiators, which is why they're called Radiatori. They're a newer kind of pasta, but I love them so much. So there's I decided to install a privacy screen. So in case I accidentally turn off Minecraft, you don't just see what's on my desktop. I picked this screenshot from FreeRin because it's really pretty. We just joined. Oh. Okay, sounds good. Half an hour. Mwah. Love you. Anyway. You can close the door. He's looking at you, but he'll look back at you. That's how he works. All right. You got to leave if you want to come with you. If you're still standing here, you won't leave. You know how this works. You should just leave and see what happens. If he follows you, then you know the answer. I know there was the guy that created them, told this story on TikTok. I don't know they were a TikTok thing. They're really cool, though. I love them. They're yummy. Sex to demonstrate to leaving the room when there are cats. Yeah. Cats. Oh, he's coming. Cat is decided he wants to hang out with mom. Walter, she's been trying to get a closer bond with Walter, so this is good. All right, we are almost done with the dirt we need because we'll need a little bit more. It's the wrong kind of dirt. Swirly noodles are the best noodles. Swirly noodles are yummy. Okay. There we go. FreeRun Season 2 starts on the 16th this month. Looking forward to it. I am very excited for FreeRun Season 2. Also, Jujutsu Kaisen Season whatever comes out. And also Fire Force Season 4. Although, I'm not caught up on Fire Force completely yet, but I'm close. So a lot of good anime coming out. I'm very excited. Also, Hytale coming out on January 13th. So just so everyone knows, next Tuesday, a week from today, we are streaming Hytale. And we may stream Hytale multiple days in a row. I'm very excited and I don't know what to expect, and I'm just going to go into it blind. And we'll see if I enjoy it as much as I enjoy Minecraft. But I'm very excited for Hytale. Next week will be a very exciting time. I didn't get the front page slot, unfortunately. I would have told the mods already. But we're still going to be streaming it, so. Yeah, I'm going to stream Hytale. Are the texture blocks for the mountain going on the stone? They're mostly going on top of the stone, but there's a couple places where we're going to have to carve out stone, actually. So, I got a Hytale. Yeah, I get a house stream for my birthday. It's your birthday? Nice. Paul's streaming it already. I guess he's got beta. I don't know how he's streaming it. We literally don't have access to it till the 13th of January, so I don't know. Cool. Good for him. Good for him. He's got early access. That's pretty cool. That's nifty. Have fun, little Phantom. Yeah, Haunted Winter. I guess we didn't talk about it too much. Did everybody enjoy Haunted Winter episode 3 today? I won't talk about spoilers, so no spoilers yet. But did everyone enjoy it? I also want to see Sentenced to be a Hero. I've heard good things about that one. So, yes, good. Splash screens were Hytale. He's been talking about it, so I need to watch it. I might do that while I have dinner. Fair enough. Oh, we're almost done. Nice. I think I'm gonna need slightly more gravel, like a stack more, because we are just short. But yes. Haunted Winter episode 3 was a very fun episode to be a part of, to make. This whole Haunted series has been a collection of happy accidents that have just turned out really, really good for us. So, might have to actually tune into the next one. Hermits have taken over my life. Fair enough. No spoilers. I won't talk about spoilers. But Haunted Winter as a series as a whole has just turned into a collection of happy accidents that have worked out really well for us as the creators. Behind the scenes is what I mean. I'm getting Taco Bell for dinner and I'm excited. Nice. My heart was pounding the entire time, either from laughter or fear. Nice. Post stream with live blogging and Veepcord. Nice. I'm excited to see updates. I hear situations. I heart situations. Yes. If I do another one, should I play a character with a southern draw? Should I talk like this? Should I play a character with a southern draw whose job is to keep everyone alive and make sure no one dies? Because I'm pretty sure I can play a character that doesn't want everyone to die and is like, hey, you're making it out of this, all right? Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. We'll get out of this in one piece. Viking cowpoke. Cowboy themed. I've been watching Scar and Joel for Hermits. Joel's underground base is so good. It's very good. It is very good. I literally went straight to the premiere going to therapy. Did you actually? And I'm sure you brought it up to the therapist. I'm sure. No, I'm kidding. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there were people who talked about Minecraft content in their therapist visits. But play the pair? Can't. It is not the pair's time. Gravel? Gravel. Where the heck is gravel? Gravel. Let's just make an additional 2 stacks of dirt, and then we'll be done. You ever seen Cowboy Bebop? I have not. Yellow recap episode 1. Season 1. I see. Okay. I'm going to go say hi to Shelby after I finish this dirt. I haven't talked to her yet this year, so I want to say hi. Playing Skyblock on my own and making bridges and messed it up. Oh no. That's so unfortunate. Give me back my dirt. Hi, Pat Cat. Welcome in. Give me back my dirt. My dirt. Liquid gold. Honestly, dirt could be a currency on a Skyblock server. Like, if we're not enforcing or encouraging any specific form of currency, dirt could be a good option that just naturally appears on its own. Because everyone needs dirt. Dirt is a valuable thing. So have fun, dude. Let's get your chili. But yeah, dirt could be a good one. Season 3 of Skyblock Kingdoms could also have 3 per island. Here's the issue with 3 people per island. With 2, you naturally riff off each other. You naturally have fun. The second you get into odd numbers, there will sometimes, not always, but sometimes, you will have 2 people pair up and gel really well, and that third person just feels left out. Even if it's unintentional, that third person will naturally just start to feel left out and less included, unless there's actively an effort to keep everyone involved. So, in the case of SBK, just for the sake of keeping everyone nice, we're gonna keep it to 2. If we keep it to 2. Azure Dreams, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that a ton. How was your stream?
Azure Dreams today raided my stream with 2 warriors.
Raiders, if you enjoyed Azure's stream, put a 1 in chat. If you didn't, put a 2 in chat. 2 separate rings of kingdoms. But then you're separated. You'll never see anybody from the other ring. Especially in the early days. You'll only see your people. Which could be fun, but... 1, nice. Yo, what's up, Reese? Happy New Year, dude. It was fun. Just a short stream to help me reach Twitch affiliate. Nice, congrats. Third wheeling is a thing. Yep. So, that's why we have pairs. Singles or pairs are the best way to do the kingdoms as far as amount of people. You need an even number, but 4 would be a crowd. 4 would just be too many people on a little island. So, too many people, and it would just not be fun for most of the people involved because everyone would be stepping on each other's toes. Ground sphere dynasties. Yep. That's exactly what we want. I don't know if this is enough dirt, but we're gonna call it there for the dirt collecting because I've got a lot of dirt made. Maybe have a bridge event at a time when people get a bit settled. Here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing you got to consider. The best content, the best interactions are all natural. If you have to host events to encourage people to meet and interact, things like that, you're naturally already putting expectations onto the creators. With Skyblock Kingdoms, there's no expectations as far as like, oh, you have to be here and you have to interact with these people. There's nothing stopping me from just going off and doing my own thing. By having to host an event in order to bring the 2 rings together, like, it just feels clunky. It feels less special. Less fun, in a way. I'm gonna go bug Shelby. I hope Mig's not over there right now. I don't want to be too much. But it just, yeah, the best interaction when you gotta, or when you gotta want to see a friend. Yeah, like, if there were 2 rings, I guarantee we would already have big bridges going across. We'd already interact. It's just more work and effort that way. I'm curious to see if they've made any progress on their base. Knock, knock.
Sorry, I was in the middle of reading.
No, you're good. I I figured you were holding a book. It explained itself. Is that the Love That Milked, or is that a different book?
No, that is the Milkman's story. The Love That Milked. Yep.
Oh God.
Have you read it?
I was there when it was created.
Oh no.
Last year.
When it was written.
Last
Are you
year.
aware of the amount of spelling mistakes in here?
Yeah, Avid wrote it, so yes.
I can't quite get past it.
Is it
It's
bugging
pretty
you?
good so far. Yeah.
I haven't
not.
read it word for word, but I was present almost every stream where he was writing it. And like
Oh, wow.
I know what he did. And now him and Vintage are making part 2.
I'm going to suggest to them that they have me read it before anybody else, and I can go in and fix the spelling mistakes, and then I get to read it first.
Vintage is actually very good at spelling. I think last season what happened was Avid was just writing it on stream, and Vintage was just there standing next to him, not reading the words and just bouncing ideas. But I will say, having someone who just goes in and checks for spelling mistakes is not a bad idea.
Listen, I just want to do it so I can read it first. I need to know what happens next.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Nuke left like 1 million reviews for Avid at his base. So
Oh, I
we
can
did
leave a
Reese
review.
back in
Perfect.
June. So yeah, so you can leave a review
I was hoping
at
to.
Dark Oak. Nuke left like
Okay.
15 signs. So
Good ones? What did he rate it?
I don't want to influence your experience.
Oh, that's a good point. I'll find out
Hey,
after
you gotta-
I'm done
you
when I
gotta- you
leave
gotta-
my own.
You gotta
It's
do your own thing.
enthralling.
But enthralling. Yeah. I was just stopping over to say
beautiful
hi
story.
and see what you're up to.
Yeah, I mean, I found out we had got left all these gifts. Look at what the She-Day Santa left us. And now we're using it to put our quotes on when
I
we're
see.
funny, which is frequently, so we need to put them down somewhere.
It's why is it?
I actually meant I'm gonna put that back. Where's my
Yeah,
sulfur
right.
box? I'll put it back. I have more gold.
Okay. Yeah. I was just finished gathering, as far as I'm aware, all of the resources needed to take the mountain from a
Oh, you
stone
cut out.
mountain.
Oh no, what happened? All of the
I
what?
muted myself. I did it. I keep
All the
doing
what?
this. I keep doing this. My keybinds for mute is M. My keybind to bring up my material list / render toggle the render for like schematic is M plus another button. So I mute myself every time I pull up my resources. Anyway, the mountain is going to go from a stone mountain to a highly detailed mountain with 77,776 blocks added to it.
Whoa.
And I just finished gathering all of them. Vintage did a whole bunch. I did a
Wow.
whole bunch. And now we have a schematic
ready
this
to
time,
go.
so it should be a bit easier.
Yeah, I'm feeling like everything I build is going to have to be done with a schematic. I can't imagine doing without it.
Yeah, it's just, it was something I wanted to freehand initially to get like the first, sorry, adjusting my microphone. I wanted to freehand the initial shape because I thought it'd be fun, and it was. Now I'm going to use a schematic for everything else.
Yeah, you
So.
deserve it. You worked hard to get that. Yippee! Well, I can't wait to see.
Yeah, it'll be
That's
fun.
because that's our mountain. You're doing this for us. Right?
No, it's my mountain. By the way, speaking of that, I'll be finally working on my next episode of SBK and able to record some fun interactions of friendly interactions. Definitely big friendly interactions.
Very
between,
friendly. Very
between
friendly.
the gods. Very
Yeah,
friendly.
we're all Birch here.
We're all Birch.
You make things. What's yours is ours.
What's yours is ours, and what's ours is yours. Yeah, that's how it works.
No, just the other way.
Like actually,
Because-
thanks.
Oh no!
No?
This is from She-Day Santa. That's just really disrespectful.
Oh yeah,
You
good
get
point. I
your own
can't
gift.
take a Christmas
Did you get
present.
anything from She-Day Santa?
I have no clue.
Well, yeah. Then get your own gift. This is
I
'cause
have
we
no
were good.
clue because I was gone for Christmas. So and Vintage wasn't, so Vintage may have cleaned it up. But
Oh, or you just didn't get anything. Sometimes when you're bad, you don't get stuff. So
oh,
Get your own stuff.
Get your own stuff.
because we're gods of really important things, and I don't believe.
Yeah, well,
that
we're
you
gods of
guys
really
are.
important things too. So
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
actually,
about
we're gonna reveal that lore soon as well.
that. Ooh, I can't wait to find
whole-
out.
Flashback and everything. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be. We'll see.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah. Lore.
Lore. Just gotta
Speaking
pull
of
a.
lore.
Just gotta put a Joel and just scream lore at your camera and then just do it.
That's how it's done.
Yeah. I'm taking notes. From Empire Season 2 or whatever. I think that's what it was. That's what that one was.
I need to read the rest of Milkman lore.
Have fun
Milkman and
reading.
Fool.
Have fun reading the rest of Milkman lore. I was just popping
Thanks.
over to say hi, and also actually Happy New Year as well.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. In for a good year.
I'm reading a chapter every night is the rule, but pretty much every time I open the book, I read more than one. But it's just a minimum to keep me accountable.
What book are you reading?
It's called Fourth Wing.
That is my girlfriend's favorite book series.
I didn't know anything about this book series, but it was bought for me, and I'm very excited to get into it. But it is not the kind of book I thought it was. No one warned me.
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Everyone was excited for me to read this that I told to chat. No one told me this about the book.
No one told you that it's spicy like a hot pepper.
No one did. But everyone is thrilled
no warnings
for me.
is hilarious. That's crazy.
And I didn't know. I was just admitting to chat I was reading a book like that.
It's okay to talk about it. It's not even that spicy. Okay, Leah, I know what kind of books you
No, it's super light. It's really, really light.
Comparatively, yes. It's not as bad. But
it's on the,
it's like 2 peppers
side.
out of 5 peppers or something like that.
Yeah, because I don't know. I've never read
a 5. I don't know. I haven't read a spicy book either, so I probably
I don't know
will
what to
read
compare
Fourth
it
Wing
to.
this year because my girlfriend has a series. So, and apparently it's really good.
The world, it is really, really good. It's really interesting.
Sweet. That's really cool.
And if I have to read about some really heavily described in great detail hot men, it's fine. It's okay, I guess.
Darn. Darn.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I'm reading the book series called The Expanse. And the first book is The Leviathan Wakes. And that's a sci-fi series.
Ooh, that's fun.
And I've really been enjoying it. Audiobooks, though, are the trick. I don't know if you use audiobooks, but
I never have, but it might be something worth trying.
they are so my girlfriend kind of has been doing this for the last year, and I kind of started doing it, and then I stopped reading. I got busy, and now I'm picking it back up, and I'm loving it. What she does, because she has really bad dyslexia, she puts the audiobook in her ears and then is listening to the audiobook while she's reading, and it fixes the dyslexia because she's hearing the word while reading it. And then she's
That's
able to
actually
read
genius.
really fast. Like she's reading, like she was complaining that listening to the audio at 2 times speed was too slow.
I was gonna ask. She must be listening on 2 times at least.
Yeah. So.
But having it. Oh my
Weren't
god.
funny.
having
Thank
them
you
at
for the
same
follow. I
time.
appreciate that a ton. Yeah, she read almost 100 books last year. So, but what I've been doing is I had a couple long drives right at the beginning of the year and during the holiday. I was listening to the audiobooks while driving. And then now what I'm doing is I wake up in the morning, I go to the gym, I do my lift, and then when I get to cardio, I put on the audiobook, and the chapters are like 20 minutes long or whatever, right? So it's pretty good for 1 to 2 chapters depending on the day for cardio.
Do they have do you get to pick the kind of person that's audiobooking, like reading it, or is it you're at the whim of
You're
whoever
kind
happened
of
to
at
do
the
that?
whim of whoever did it. For some books,
I
there's
don't
other
think I
books
could
that have a
listen if
lot
they're
of
bad.
options. So
Yeah, like sometimes celebrity options.
yeah,
That's
like
fun.
the one that I'm listening to, I don't know the guy, but like he has a really good voice. He does a very clear reading, and he does all the accents of the characters really well.
That's fun.
So like, and it's
Because I'll be
really
doing
cool.
that in my head, but it's
Yeah.
not always good. Yeah.
But sometimes
Can
it's nice
you see
to confirm
things
it.
in your head?
Yes,
Oh,
can
sorry.
you?
Yes, that makes reading better.
Oh my God, it does. I am picturing, to give it a tiny little thing, I am picturing the solar system in my head when I'm reading this book because it's taking place.
Ooh.
The books is set in the time. It's based. The TV show The Expanse is based on this book series. If you've heard of that.
Okay, I feel like I
series.
had heard that before.
Basically, humanity has made it out to the solar system, but not past it. So we've got humans living on, like, in the belt of the asteroid belt, on the moons of Jupiter, like that kind of size. So when they're talking about flying between planets, I'm like picturing picturing this moon, picturing the ships flying around it. Like, it's so nice to be able to picture stuff.
Yeah.
How do you picture
it's
stuff?
Visualizing.
Like, if I told you to picture an apple, what does your brain see?
Well, I feel like people describe it different all the time, but basically, with my eyes open or closed, I can see it in my brain. But I can I can picture it as detailed as possible, any color I want.
Okay, you're like me because I can
could
do that
see
too.
like a whole movie if I wanted.
Can you picture yourself like picking it up and holding it and rotating it a bunch and like cracking it in half and cutting it and biting it
Yeah.
and stuff like that? Okay, yeah.
I'm
You're like
sitting
me.
down at a little cottage table. In fact, let's do an outside view of my cottage. It's got like
Oh,
stone brick
yep.
walls. There's a waterfall, like a water wheel. Yeah, I see.
You got a
all
big
of it.
apple orchard out back too. That's where you got the
Yeah,
apple
oh, yeah,
from.
yeah.
Yep. And then your
Yeah,
neighbor
I'm
actually has an
reading my
orange orchard. This world makes no sense, but they have it.
They
so.
actually look like Animal Crossing villages, and it's all the Animal Crossing fruits next door to each other.
Yeah, there's a talking elephant coming down the road.
Oh my god, that's my best friend.
He walks on his hind legs.
He actually has a key to my house, so he'll just come right in.
Crazy. You trust him?
You don't trust an elephant?
I don't know, man. They never forget. So if you ever tell them a secret about your house,
Ooh.
people are
They'll
always
also hold
bribing
you
the elephants
accountable.
for information. I'm just saying.
Are they? Are they? Ooh. No, my best friend would never. He's cooler than that. I'm gonna go ask him in my head, actually.
Yeah, go ask him. Go ask him real fast. I'll go talk to my guy. My Jaguar. I'm going to talk to my Jaguar real fast.
Okay, sure.
It's an entirely made up
This
world.
must be why I
that's
had
just
an
in our
imaginary
heads.
friend as a kid.
I never had one of those, but
Oh.
I did play with like stuffed animals and like Legos and stuff and like build
yeah,
little
make
worlds. And
believe, like.
yeah. Like my sister, myself, and our friend would always build like cardboard box forts and then fill in the gaps with our minds and like play with our like stuffed animals inside them. Or we'd go camping and we'd like have the animal with us and we'd be playing with stuffed animals on that. So
Fun.
yeah, no, that's great. That's great.
I feel
That was
bad for
fun.
people that can't do that.
That was a great exercise in like mental creativity right there. And I feel really bad for anyone who couldn't follow.
Yeah, they just see black.
They're just like,
They don't
man,
get
I'm
to
hearing words.
Participate. Yeah. But like, I swear I've described it to someone and I'm like, it's not like I'm floating in front of my face. There's a real, actual, physical apple. But then someone was like, no, that's actually what I can see. And I think they're lying.
Like in front of their face, like they're picturing
Like,
an apple.
Yeah, we're not seeing it.
Yeah, it's not in the
front of
world
our
with
eyes.
us. Yeah.
It's in our head. I don't need my eyes to be closed to do it because it's up here. But
Yeah,
I
you
see
have
it.
this like space in your brain that some people would describe as a filing cabinet or a stage or just this ethereal void, like where you're picturing
Yeah, it's
these
like a
things.
void.
It's a void
not-
for me.
But yeah, it's a different kind of seeing.
Yeah.
Seeing is
It's your third eye.
it's my third eye.
Have you seen the Lagundo face stuff that's been going around lately?
No, I was listening to his stream while I was cleaning yesterday, actually, and he was describing the issue where his mouth sometimes looks like a nose.
Yeah, there's the joke that it's actually his third eye. He just keeps it closed.
Oh, and it's like below
But it's
instead
below.
of on his
So
forehead.
it's a bit weirder. Yeah.
I can't picture his face and think of his mouth as the nose. I need to look at him.
I have never pictured it as any specific body part, mouth or nose.
It's a mouth. What do you mean?
I've never pictured it. I've just pictured it as like a coloration on his face. It's like how Grian doesn't have a mouth. Like you don't have a mouth. I don't have a mouth. Like I don't picture characters unless they have a defined mouth with a mouth.
Oh my god, I'm seeing it as a nose now.
Right? Right?
It's almost like a Squidward nose, though. the
It's
way
a
that
big nose.
Yeah, like long.
Yeah. So
That's funny.
it's very funny.
I've never seen it that way.
Yeah. Musical said that it's actually just a desert frog sitting on top of his head, apparently. Which I don't see. I've seen fan art of it though, so I get it.
Desert frog.
Like a desert frog sitting on his shoulders. I gotta look up his skin now because I'm like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah, I don't.
Name MC. Like, how do I find his skin quickly?
I
You
just
can
went
just
Google
search
image
Lagundo.
Lagundo. Yeah.
I guess
It
that would
worked.
work too. He's important enough.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I kind of pictured as like, I don't know. He's got a very long chin with his eyes so high up.
He does. They are high up. But then I was hearing him explain the debacle. He can't really move them anywhere.
Because it
move
looks
down.
really weird.
It looks wrong.
If he did the double tall eyes, that would be like something else. But
But the people that don't.
sorry, tap back in. Ugh.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I
I'm sorry.
feel like the people that didn't already have double tall eyes,
Oh, like
it would
that.
look wrong.
Yeah.
Like
He could add
imagine him with
eyebrows.
double tall. He could add eyebrows. That's a good idea.
Yeah. I think
Does he know he can't hear?
I don't know if he
Surely
knows.
he knows that.
He'll figure it out quickly, I'm sure.
Mhm.
He's probably yapping right now and wondering why we there we
Oh,
go.
I was definitely.
Yep.
I was like,
Right on
why
cue.
is everyone so
noticed.
quiet?
Yeah. That's
Don't tell legs, but it looks like a nose to me.
Well, now, what about you? I could also see yours as a nose, except there's not as much shading in the middle area.
I see his
It
as
would
a
have to
mouth.
be
harder.
It would have to be a really low nose, like.
It's long.
Well, it would fit in proportions to the eyes, though. Like your eyes are low enough that it could be a nose. You know what I mean?
It's almost like if I start imagining your face as a cat face, I can see the nose,
Yeah, I can see it as a nose if I see it as a cat face too.
right? And he's got like whiskers actually.
Uh,
though. Aw.
Interesting.
The thing that's really cool about Legs' skin, though, right? Because Legs has had this same Minecraft skin or this version of his Minecraft skin for ever, right? Like ever. Same with King Elfie, who is just a Steve skin, and like Steve itself has the one tall eyes, two wide eyes that are up higher, and that's just a natural thing. Like older Minecraft skins, I feel like you've been playing Minecraft a long time. You've seen the evolution of skins. People didn't used to have two tall eyes that were lower in their face. Like my eyes are kind of high actually for two tall eyes.
My very first skin was two tall eyes, exactly how yours are, and then eventually I
moved them down a pixel.
I moved them down.
Your
'cause we
forehead
decided
grew
it's
2
cutesy.
sizes.
Yeah, I love the development of Minecraft eyes, and now there's so many other variations of doing them too.
Yeah, like Mig's
Where
eyes.
I thought we settled on the cutest with mine.
Yeah, yours are you and Vintage have the same style. I think Pi does too, but she just left. But have that like 1 pixel gap. It's such an interesting little. Pi has the 1 pixel gap as well. So I like that style of eye. I just personally prefer having a bit more mouth. Oh, I've been delivered a tomato. 2 tomatoes. Oh my God, my girlfriend is here with tomatoes.
Like a snack?
Like a little snack. It's the head. It's the top. It's the ends of the tomatoes that we can't put in the guacamole. So she's making guacamole. So
Ooh.
she's delivered
tomato?
me a tomato. Tomatoes.
I'm guessing it's like a guacamole with pico.
Love pico.
1 second. I'll tell you the recipe. 1 second.
He's eating tomato. Yeah, the development of Minecraft eyes. I feel like now there's like more eyelashy ones that I'll see the girlies wearing.
Oh yeah, the eyebrows and eyelashes are kind of cool.
My friend Owen has like a whole. So his eyes go around to the side of his head.
That creeps me out. I was watching vampires and I'm like, why are his eyes on the side of his head?
Right? I've never seen that before. I don't know if he's the first one to do that.
He was doing that so he could be more expressive with them, right? Like for his, because he animates them in post, right?
Yeah, he does it. He has a skin for every way that the eyes could look or blink, and then does it frame by frame. I think.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I can't believe he did that.
I
Like
don't
in
have that much
flashback?
patience.
I think so. Yeah.
That's insane.
I think
That's
he explained
crazy.
it on stream, and I think that's what it is. I'm not revealing any secrets.
I have a theory on how if I was to try to recreate that, I could do it, but those are crazy. Those are
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, what you could do is you could have the 3 separate skins, and then you just render the same flashback 3 times.
Well, yeah, I was
Yes.
going to say it out
Whatever, how
loud,
many times.
but yeah, that's my because
And
she
go
said it was
frame by
secrets.
frame. No, I don't think it's secret because he did a whole stream explaining it, which is I think
Oh,
the
okay,
only
never
reason
mind
I
why.
then.
would do it. I don't know how. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, this
I don't have any
guacamole to
insider
explain
information, I'm just here.
what the guacamole is. The recipe is, well, it's avocados, and then you add diced tomato, diced red onion, salt, pepper, cilantro, and lime. All to preference. We add a lot because we like ours well seasoned and well limed, and then we also add Frank's Red Hot,
Ooh, a little spicy.
which adds a little bit of a, not so much a spice. It just adds a little bit of a vinegar flavor to it. Without being vinegar, it adds a little bit of a kick, a little bit of vinegar. I made this
That's nice.
to the best of my ability at TwitchCon Rotterdam last year, but of course, being in the Netherlands, they didn't have Frank's Red Hot, so
They're
I had-
missing out.
I had to
don't
make
even
do
know.
with like, what was it? It was just like a generic hot sauce that I found at the grocery store there. Oh, we also had a bit of garlic powder too. So
Ooh, yeah.
it's very yummy. It's
That
very
sounds
yummy.
really good.
If I ever get the chance, I'll make it for you. But
Sweet.
yeah, so
Next
It's-
Rotterdam, but they won't have. You have to bring your own Franks.
yeah, I don't know if I'll be at the next Rotterdam. My girlfriend is graduating the Saturday before, and because it's college, we might be moving to her new job wherever that may be.
So you guys see.
Moving and trying to go and travel internationally doesn't really play nice. But I'll go to the San Diego one this year.
Okay, I
So-
will be there.
Woo! Yeah, so that'll be
Walk.
exciting.
And Franks.
And maybe you'll be there.
Yes, I'm saving.
Sick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get. I think the cast of people going to Rotterdam is smaller than it was this last year.
Yeah, probably.
But there are still people going. Like I know Abbott and Marm are going, and like Scott
I
obviously.
said I
is going.
wasn't gonna go, but I am going.
Oh, liar! You
I
liar!
know.
It'll be a surprise.
I love it there.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
would go back. Like I will. I am. It is painful for me to say I'm not going because I had so much fun. Like
I know.
hanging
would
out with
take
your
any
friends in
opportunity.
person is the best.
It's such a great place too.
Oh my god,
I
Rotterdam
really
is
love
beautiful.
Amsterdam.
All
Well, I
walking
mean-
and everything.
I mean,
and
some of our friends are actually nearby us.
true, true. Because
Yeah,
vintage is
Duvid and
Duvid.
Vintage are visiting Avid.
Yeah.
Oh.
The pair. I'm not gonna do the pair right now, but the freaking pair says hi. Yeah. Anyway, it is 6 o'clock. How much longer are you gonna be live for, Shelby?
Another hour.
Okay, cool. I will probably send my folks over to you then. I'll
be here.
I'm gonna go back to my kingdom though, and then I'm gonna go help my girlfriend finish up dinner. Thank you so much for yapping. Happy New Year, Happy New
Yeah,
Year,
yeah.
and I will see you guys later. Bye
See
bye.
ya.
Bye bye. You should probably finish.
I do wonder what SPK potluck would be like. Viking bring guac, vintage bring banana bread. We kind of did that at Rotterdam. I made guacamole. We did tacos. We did a white people taco night because who was it? It was Ruby and Quilby had never had a white people taco night. So we did a white people taco night. It was really funny. No pair for Mega Shovel. No pair, the freaking pair. The freaking pair is hard to follow if you aren't ready for it. And I don't want to scare them off. All right, let me land here. This has been a wonderful stream. Genuinely, I had a great time. Thank you so much to Marmalade and Jay and Fumi and Azure for the raids. Thank you so much to everybody who subscribed, cheered bits, or followed today. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribed or liked on YouTube. Let me see if there's anyone I can redirect to over on YouTube. Redirect abilities? Probably not. Let's see. Oh my gosh, how do I say this name? Immergenau. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that a ton because you were up to 19,197 followers. So thank you very much. If you want to tell us your day's going, go for it. If not, don't. It's up to you. But we're happy to have you. Welcome to the stream. All right, YouTube, here's the deal. There's no redirect. So I'm going to just post this link in chat. And if you haven't already, do me a favor. Please go watch my latest episode of Haunted Winter. It is a lot of fun. It's a good time. Thank you all so much for watching today's video stream, YouTube. I hope you have a good life. I hope I'll be of good cheer. Will I see you all again tomorrow for another epic, amazing, and awesome stream? I sure hope so. Have a good life. Beautiful shields next time. Bye-bye, YouTube.